Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Saturday, October 7th, and you know what that means. Fastlane. Now, Fastlane, in history, has been right before WrestleMania.
Oh.
It's kind of taken us there, you know? And now, granted, it is before WrestleMania, but it's like 5 months away or something. Like, it's a ridiculous amount of time. Is it 5 or 6 months away? It's about 5.
From here to April?
Yeah, like April 7th. Oh,
Yeah.
it's October 7th, so whatever that is.
Yeah.
So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That many. That feels like too long.
Well, since there's going to be
Jey
pay-per-views
Uso.
in between now and then.
Not one.
Oh, there's none?
None.
They're not having one in November?
I just got rid of them all. See? She couldn't see it either.
Why is she talking?
Because she's spoken to.
Who talked to her?
I don't know, the devil.
Whispering. Anyways, hi everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, there's that flag. Our flag guy's there.
Okay. Anyways, we have people in the chat. We have Walter and Chris with us. P. Cola's out there. Janelle is with us as well. We also have Harley. Thank you for coming in for just a minute.
Thank you.
I know that you're watching your hockey game instead. But Walter says, hi, Travis, and hi, Daphne. And WWE Fastlane, good matches. Chris says, fuck yeah, my Stros take game 1. Walter wants to know, so who's the first match?
Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes versus the Retribution. The Rajinimaga.
No R's.
The Imaga Naga.
J.
The Judgment Day.
No. Just kidding. I have no idea who they're going up against.
Yeah. It's a tag team. Damian and Finn.
I'm pretty sure it's the Judgment Day people.
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Who's going to win?
I don't know. I feel like Cody's team should win, but that doesn't mean anything. Anyways, Sophie was in here and says, bye. And Piccolo says, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of gum. Roll Tide. Walter says, cool. Sophia and Janelle says, hi. Chris says, Verlander most postseason season strikeouts, telling you he's modern day Nolan Ryan as close as you're going to get.
He's pretty dang good. Him and his wife.
Harley says, what's up, everybody? And Walter says, happy birthday, Harley. Yes, happy birthday to Harley. That's right, Walter. You remembered. Piccolo says, looks like Judgment Day is defending their titles first. Gonna flip to Collision. Let me know when the match starts. Chris says, main event Jey Uso kicking off the show. Now, how does that work? Walter says, okay, at 9:15 I'm going, but I'm staying a little late for pay-per-view. And it's a Saturday. Walter says, Jay and Cody for the win. Okay, there's 5 matches for Fastlane. Piccolo says, Michigan and Minnesota is on NBC.
Good stuff.
Chris says, this is the Fastlane to Survivor Series, a.k.a. CM Punk return. Piccolo says, sounds nice. Calendar months. FaZe Games is in the chat. Hey, FaZe says, who's winning, Damian and Finn or Cody and Jay?
That's a good one, right? I would assume that it's going to be...
You think Damian and Finn? If
I'm
it's
not
going to
say who's going to win. I'm going to say that the Judgment Day holds on to their belts.
Yeah.
Whether it's a disqualification, you know, they lose by disqualification. I'm just saying that they hang on to their belts. That's my prediction. So hopefully that's good enough for everybody at home. If not, then I'll just say the Judgment Day is going to win. But I don't know how they could possibly win because they ain't pinning Cody, meaning that they'd have to pin Jay. And the only way that's happening is if there's major interference and somehow Cody gets...
Major.
Yeah, maced or something.
Right, maced. Pickle says, I never know how the ghost of Sophie haunts us about scheduling and goss we don't really want to hear. Harley's like, no problem, I will stay here. Oh, well, you don't have to. I mean, that game's important. Especially if you're a big hockey fan. And it's in your home state. Pickle's like, but hey, Cody Rhodes, y'all. Yeah. Cody Rhodes, y'all.
So, in reality, I mean, either of these two could lose. Damian and Finn could both get pinned. I just have a hard time seeing Cody get pinned.
Yeah.
Meaning that it has to be Jay, but why would they have Jay come in and get pinned? I wonder if those are real F1 cars. I don't know why they wouldn't be, right?
Well, those are Formula One. Yeah, they'd be for Formula One. They're in Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's for the Indianapolis 500. Never watched it 1 second of my life.
I've seen it, unfortunately.
You really have? You've watched Formula One racing?
Yeah, when my dad watched a lot of
That kind
stuff.
of racing?
Yep, he watched that one too.
The open
Little
wheel
bit.
stuff?
Yeah, not a really big fan of it, but the one race a year, yeah. Chris says we've seen old pair tag champs before, like Batista and Cena, Taker and Austin. Odd pair. Harley says I just finished eating some banana pudding for my birthday.
Yummy.
Banana pudding. That sounds delicious. I have some tapioca pudding in the fridge. I should probably eat that. Faze Games in the chat, is still in chat, says, where can I watch Fastlane without pay? I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good question.
You might have to search that one. Maybe the TikTok? I don't know.
I have done it on TikTok in the past. Not Fastlane, per se, but...
I mean, that's the only place. But we don't condone that kind of actions.
You could always
From
just
our
get Peacock.
channel?
It's like $5 a month or something. Although they might have raised their prices. I don't know how much Peacock is.
I don't know. Would not be surprised if they've raised their prices, though.
Because they're mean.
Yeah, he's the black sheep cast aside.
Because of the sheep casting.
Yes. Can you have me a Kleenex? A tissue for
Maybe.
my issue.
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
No sweat.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Bless your soul.
Piccolo says, when I think of odd pair duos, it's got to be Kane with X-Pac.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, because with
All right,
Daniel
Damian
Bryan,
is going to
weird?
start it out right now, where we're going to start him out with Jey Uso. Why they keep saying main event, I have no idea.
It's Jay. Chris says Michael Cole just mentioned Bullet Club. What the fuck? Who knows?
He did. He said he was the first member of the Bullet Club, and that would be Finn Balor. So Finn Balor was in a group by himself, and he just called himself the Bullet Club. And then he went looking for members because he wanted to have a club. So he started a club without other members, which is hilarious, if that's true.
Maybe it was just Bullet. Then he got members, and then it became a club.
It could have been just the Bullet. Was Finn the Bullet in Japan? Is that what he was known for? Is his bulletness?
I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt here of how smart he is.
It sounds like a good thing.
I don't know. Yeah, tag team chemistry.
He has a chemistry set. He got that when he was a kid in Japan also. You put that in. Preferably that one, yeah. I was going to say preferably as close as you can reach.
Blech.
Why are you puking? Oh, because you ate?
Because I ate some food.
Ooh, so.
Ooh, so.
Penitentiary.
Ooh, so.
Penitentiary.
People.
No longer being with his brother. No
Not
longer.
the bloodline.
Not the bloodline.
Not the bloodline.
Bloodline's good stuff. It's still Damian and Jay in there right now.
Ooh, bummer.
Nothing too exciting.
Somehow Sophie's talking about AEW, I guess.
She likes AEW a lot better than WWE.
I've noticed because Sophie only talks about AEW constantly, it seems like. Okay.
Which is fine.
The FTR, I guess, lost the tag team championship to a makeshift team.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. What team was it?
What's the makeshift team?
I like makeshifts.
Oh, I don't really care. Oh, go Cody.
What was it?
Confuse him. There isn't an answer yet. So.
Oh, you gotta
he poked
throw
him in
in
the eye
the,
or punched him in the face from the ground.
The aspirin. You gotta smash it and throw it in their eyes.
Is that how you do it?
That's how you distract people.
It's not sand or dust. Oh.
I don't know what it is.
He kicked him in the hamstring. It They're trying to pretend it's his
Did we
knee.
watch a movie last night?
We tried to.
We didn't watch one at the end of the night? For some reason, I thought we ended up watching one anyways.
Ghostbusters, you fell asleep.
We did. I know, I fell asleep right at the best part.
Loser.
I had the worst headache maybe in the history of heads. Like, if anybody ever had a head before,
Loser.
like, it was like that, but worse.
You're a loser.
Because it was the worst headache that's ever been recorded.
Loser. You should tell us what's happening in this wonderful match of
Why
weirdness.
can't we both say it? So I can do something. Well, Finn Balor celebrating in the corner like he done something. Maybe he thinks he won the Indianapolis 500.
I don't know, but they're just beating up Jay right now. He doesn't have a
That is
security.
Jay. Why doesn't Jay just make a tag like a normal?
Oh, he forgot how to tag his buddy in. He hasn't been in a tag team for a minute.
Like a normal.
Chris says that now Finn was always Demon in Japan, but he just used face paint as Spider-Man and Venom face paint. His tag partner, Black Luck Fail, is known as the Rogue General. That's where the bullet comes from.
Ah.
That sounds stupid.
So he wasn't the first member. He was just one of the first members.
Sophie says, this match seems random. Not really,
It's
but
a little
okay.
random to me. I'm not sure why they're doing it. Maybe they just wanted Cody on the pay-per-view.
I guess.
It's just awkward to put Jay with Cody. Maybe
Well,
Jay
he
will
vouched
turn
for him
on
to come
Cody.
over, so. Sophie's like, I don't remember the team. I just saw it on Twitter. Well, that's not very helpful. Thanks. Pico's like, should I be spoiled every time? Thanks.
Yes.
Yes. Fale. Oh, Fale. Oh, well,
What's that mean? Fale.
that's the name of the person. Bad Luck Fale.
Oh, wow. It's an interesting name.
How the fuck would I know that's
Into the
how
ropes.
it's pronounced? F-A-L-E.
Look at
Sounds
that.
like a
Priest
fail to
kicked
me.
him right in the back of the
Fale.
cranium.
Bail.
cra-
Fail.
What a crazy kick to the back of the head. And dropping elbows. But it's not cheating. Why is it not cheating?
I don't know.
Because it's a tag team match.
Oh, that's why.
I feel like you can do whatever you want as long as it's within the rules. Like, he can't hit him with the chair, but he can kick him with his foot.
It's like, hey, now. None of that.
A lot of it. We want a lot of that. Not none of that. Kick him in the back of the head. Jay's dumb.
Pickle's like, yeah, that's why I'm here. To explain to me how names are pronounced. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You should have heard the boy
I would
earlier.
never know.
He's like, do you have any, is that gnocchi or something? And I'm like, gnocchi? And he's like, yeah, it's like this potato dish. And I'm like, what?
Okay, why don't you
Quit.
drink your water?
And then he's like, why don't you, or anyways, so that's why I text you a lot. Since you want to hear my story.
He's more than welcome to try it.
Right?
He's more than welcome to eat some peeled garlic. I wonder if it'll be very potato-y for him.
I was like, I've never heard of that, so I doubt it, but she did go to a restaurant the other day, so there's possibility.
Chris says also Finn got Big LG and Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Also where the bullet comes from, because people with gun nicknames. Until stupid Jay White calls himself Switchblade, a knife, not a gun.
Yeah, that's silly.
He sounds like a moron. They should cancel him. Walter's like, Jay and Cody win this match. You want them to win?
Oh, will they become new champions, or
Are
are they
they
just
gonna
going to
be the
win via
tag team
or
champions?
disqualification?
Is it for the tag titles?
I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's a pay-per-view.
I don't know. Sometimes they
that
don't
would be
do
weird.
that. P. Cole says, excuse, ma'am, I speak jive. Do you? Okay. Walter says, did you guys see Jade Cargill during the pre-show?
I did. I tried to get her to see, but there would have been no time. But yeah, I
She
thought it
was
was
on there for like a
awesome.
split second. Not even a minute.
Not even 1/1 millionth of a minute.
Was she at the desk or something?
No, she was in the back in her outfit.
Oh,
She's
cool.
dressed to wrestle.
Nice.
And she was shredded like a Julian salad, man.
What?
Wow.
Oh my God. They're like, we're going to make sure Jay gets the beat down.
Striking through. He is getting beat this whole time. This is some like Sami Zayn tag team work here by Cody. Where he doesn't do anything the whole match and then comes in and gets a pin.
Yeah. Walter says, oh, okay, cool. Chris says, I wonder if Taker will come out as a biker Taker because he said he won't be Dead Man character anymore.
Maybe not. Are you talking about on NXT on Tuesday?
Probably.
When it goes dark and you hear his dong?
Brandon Stevens is in the chat. Hey,
Brandon.
Brandon says, Asuka marry Brandon Stevens. Yeah, Asuka.
I feel like you're a cheater.
Just do it. He wants to marry like 5 people.
You want to marry too many women, and that's called a harem, and it's illegal in the United States. But if you're outside the United States, it's probably legit. I want to be part of your harem. Not the women's side. I just want to see your harem.
Punch him.
I'm going to come to your castle, whatever it's called. Come on, Jay!
It's like, punch him again.
Remember when you were in the Bloodline and you actually main evented things? Look at Cody.
Remember we were so cool?
Here, reach out to me. This is Cody. Come on!
I can't get...
Just come on!
I can't do it. My arm isn't long enough. Not... He's holding me back.
Oh, God, he got it! Finn Balor's in deep trouble.
He's holding me back so much.
He's in so much trouble. Look at him.
Walter's like, WWE Fastlane could end early, not too much matches. Oh, don't worry, Walter. They will fill it in with stuff.
Something's going to happen.
Harley says, I think Cody and Jay will win. Then Damian Priest will cash.
So much cash.
Pickle says, yeah, NXT is so awfully pretentious. Like the ex-girlfriend riding past you and trying to grab your attention.
Yeah. That's funny.
How does she do that?
With her boobs.
Ew, gross. Wonder if she doesn't have boobs.
Well, then with her butt.
Ew, she just sticks her butt out at you.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And just wiggles with it.
That's gross. Sounds atrocious. Pickle's like, oh, I'll wear my hair down and be trashy. And then add John Cena. Pay attention to me. Oh, that's how. Well, that makes a lot more sense. NXT letting their hair down. Being all trashy.
It whips its hair back and forth.
Yeah, he's been so dominant.
I think it's time for Finn to just go back to Japan and be in the Bullet Club or something. He's on TV way too much. They literally have him on all the time. He's not very good. He does the same 6 moves the whole time.
They all do it, too.
Yeah, but he's old. Like, he's been doing it for, like, 6 years now.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was 17 when he won the Universal title that first time. And he was all exciting, and then they're like, yeah, no, go away. After he got hurt.
He's like, my shoulder. Oh, bummer. Well, you gotta give it up, buddy. No, not the giving up.
Cody! Drops him down on his back.
Walter's like, Cody and Jay, please win. Oh, please.
They do a car driving by as the...
Meow. Meow.
But it's like a movie or a song.
Meow.
Exactly. But it sounds
Meow.
like a song.
Meow.
Right?
Is it annoying yet? Meow.
They only did it the one time. But it'll probably get there. If they keep doing it. But it's up to them if that's what they want to do.
Put some spit on that one. That's gross.
You should. You should spit on
He
your
literally
hand.
spit on his hand and then slapped him.
Yeah, you do, because then it sticks. It's sticky. Like if you slap like this, see how it slides off?
Ew.
But if you... it sticks. Oh, God! He might have broke his nose.
Not his nose.
What's laying in the ring?
That's his shirt.
Why is his shirt just laying in the ring?
Because he took it off.
It could be a foreign weapon. He could have it loaded.
He used it as a foreign weapon.
Damian's top should be on Rhea Ripley. I'm just saying.
Backwards?
No.
So the back part should be the front?
No, just as is.
No, the back should be the front.
Look at the front of his. Dear God. She's like, I'm covering my cleavage, but you can see my titties.
The boobs all hanging out.
Out there all cross-eyed and shit. Like, crossbody! Why do they keep calling him main event? When he was in the Bloodline, he might have been main event because of this Roman storyline. He can't be main event if he's starting out the pay-per-view. And Roman's not even on the card.
Meow. Meow. You want to see that replay? Meow.
But anyways, what it sounds like, you'll see it when it goes off.
Meow.
So, have you ever heard, like, when they're like, it's time to party, and it's like, doo, 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 doo. You know that, what I'm talking about?
Ravi's in the chat now. Ravi's like, yeah, what's good, guys? Decent little match so far. Yeah, totally. Are you still in London?
Where else would he be?
I don't know. Mike came back from London for all I know. I don't know where he's at. Meow.
Oh, Lord. I guess they're doing it online.
Meow. Every replay. Meow.
Oh, it's everything. Yeah.
Meow.
On and off. Hopefully by the end of it, they're like...
Like, people are complaining on social media about the stupidity of the meow.
How do you spell that? So I can complain online.
Meow.
E-R-U-M.
Meow.
N-E-U-R-M.
O-O-O-O-M, like vroom, but with the N. Meow.
Meow. Meow. Sound it out. Meow. N-E-U.
Walter says it's a good match so far.
Hell yeah, it is. Jey Uso's doing it again. Guess where Cody is?
He's outside.
Don't know, because it doesn't matter, because it's Jey Uso's match. Bam! Look at that frog splash! That's it. Finn's gonna save him.
Oh, no. Not the save.
It is a title match. He just said that Finn saved the championship.
Oh, my.
Cody, Cody!
It's like my head broke.
Oh, Cody's got to go.
He's got...
He did one move. Oh, he's out. He's
it's
done.
Like my noggin.
You can't do one move and not be hurt like that.
You can't. Meow.
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 Please don't show any more highlights. Peacock.
I don't want to see the replays anymore. It's stupid. So, Ravi, since you were in London, do you now speak like you're from London?
Do you sound like you're from London?
I was waiting. Oh, no, he played possum.
He's going through a ride just south of heaven.
Oh, not the spear.
Which would be what? America?
Not the spear.
Yeah, it's the spear. Look, I can hear it and it's not even in my head.
Meow. Robbie says, since when did Cody
Oh,
be
it's Dominic and the girl!
Well.
Rhea. I knew her name. She's the leader of the pack. Room.
The leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom.
Meow. Of course she'll be watching her. Who isn't? That doesn't work when it's a dame.
Succubus. Ew.
She's a succubus.
People's like, can't watch or stream my phone anymore. Still no clue why it constantly buffers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not doing anything bad on ours. We haven't lost any, whatever they're called, bytes.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Have you tried putting it in a lower P?
Like 720 or something.
Is it just at a too high of a whatchamacallit, video playback. Oh, Cody with the save.
No, not Cody.
Oh, why does she look so upset? Chris says, "Hello, I would have stole a kiss from Rhea, then hit a super kick on her. That's how you do it."
It sounds like maybe a felony.
I don't think you can do that.
I don't think you're supposed to hit dames with a kiss and then kick him in the face, but it sounds cool. But that's more of like a Brazzers type of thing. And you don't want to do that on there.
It's all slobberfest. A flobber knocker thingy. Damian's like, my knee's not working right. Oh, no! Not his knee.
Yes, his knee. The whole knee. Nothing but the knee. Holy crap.
Hey, the McDo guy got it.
No!
Give him the sweet roll-up.
Of course, Jay lost. Oh, Jay somehow kicked out.
How's that possible? Oh, no.
Rhea has the magic touch. But it didn't work tonight. She just the tip. See? Just the tip.
It's gross.
Maybe Finn should have done more. Maybe he should have done the coup de grace. Maybe instead of just trying to cheat to win, you should do your finisher.
Yeah.
Do you think McDo's going to steal the briefcase?
I don't know. He's just laying on top of it.
He's kind of like cuddling with it.
Oh, no. Not the announce table.
He's got that briefcase.
Is he going to accidentally hit Damian in the face with it?
Get him in the
Oh,
knee.
he got him in the
Oh,
knee
he might have
instead.
shattered that MCL ACL.
Not the knee. Chris says, would Shayna look like
Crossroads.
Rhea if she dressed like her? Semi-feminine? I don't think so.
No. She doesn't have the upper body. Or the lower body. Or any part of the body. Because she's actually kind of cute, Rhea. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh! Cody! We're going to have new tag team champions, baby!
Is it going to happen?
Oh, it's definitely happening. Without Damian. Damian's hurt because of McDo.
McDo.
McDo hit him right in the knee with that briefcase. Crossroads! Ring the bell! And that's it. There ain't no more, folks. 20-42 on that one.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's weird. I did not expect that to happen.
I did not. I didn't see it either. So I was wrong. I'm 0-1. That's official.
That's kind of weird. I don't know what they're going to do now.
They're breaking up the... somebody's leaving.
The judge?
Yeah, because of that briefcase just hit him in the knee. Damian's going to be pissed. He doesn't like the dude anyways.
So he's going to...
He's going to go after McDo.
And Finn will
And
be
then
like,
Finn's
not my
gonna-
buddy.
Yeah, and so either Finn leaves with McDo, or McDo takes Damian's place, which is just weird because Damian's the only good player they have besides Rhea.
Right.
You don't want two little guys and three little guys and a girl.
Right. Ravi says, yeah, I went to London, was such a good vibe, ate some good meat, lamb, pork, and beef, even had some...
Retribution.
What?
Retribution.
Judgment Day. My God, dude. Seriously. Get your shit together. Anyways, Ravi says, yeah, I went to London, was such a good vibe, ate some good meat, lamb, pork, and beef, even had some lamb bone marrow and chips cooked in beef drippings. Chris says that they are just trying to milk the story of Cody, like, have a tag arc with an ex-member of the Bloodline. Fuck off, WWE. Oh, come on, Chris, let them have their fun.
Kind of hilarious. His meal that he just had.
It's ironic.
What he would have had in, 1430.
It's like, I had some lamb bone marrow and...
We went all the way into London.
We went to London.
I had some bone marrow soup and some kegel.
Chips.
Chips and dip.
No, they're French fries. Chips. Cooked in beef drippings.
It's like, modern time? Did you go to one of those places where it's all old-fashioned? Renaissance dinner? Sorry.
Real says predictable. Predictable!
Hey, I got it wrong, so wasn't too predictable for me.
We expected the Judgment Day to win that.
Who's that coming up with it?
What is it? Whatever's over on that side is under, or this.
I know, I'm trying to kick it off.
It's not going to. You're going to have to. I don't know what it's on. What is it?
It's plugged in? That's what I'm asking. What's
You got to. Are you trying to do it under?
Well,
or...
yeah, of course.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the feet up. So that cord has to go under.
I understand. Are you trying to get it underneath it? So you can squish it in there later?
I don't care about
Ruin it? Like you did the other cord that we had to replace for the stuff. There's nothing on. There's nothing on.
Cyberpunk.
There's nothing on. This is not. This is not wrestling.
You didn't know that.
This is just a commercial. They
Cyberpunk?
literally are showing you a goddamn stupid fucking commercial.
Because it's Cyberpunk.
Now they're babbling about what's going to happen on NXT on Tuesday. Great. Fucking awesome.
Lots of
Congratulations. Like I give a crap.
Well, we'll be watching it.
Just because you have to give a crap. Like, I have my computer in front of my face.
Well, yeah, because I'm doing
I'm doing stuff.
Cyberpunk stuff.
Robbie's like, decent little match. Piccolo says, they should keep winning. Hopefully they figure out who's the leader. Robbie says, D, that food was so good, man. Best food I had in ages. Chris says, wonder if Liv is still injured or just under the table now like Tegan Knox. I don't know.
You know, I have no idea what she's doing. Maybe she's doing something. Maybe she's getting married to Bo or whatever. Or whatever his name
I thought they weren't together.
Because
I don't know. People say.
he lives with her. She has terrible self-esteem. It would only make sense. Who? Who's it going to be? Are we going to see it next?
I don't know, but I hope so. I'm so glad that these guys are talking about it because God
You
forbid.
think it'll be Jade Cargill?
Why would she tag with him? Is it going to be this doofus?
LWO is not a very good team. They should make them better.
Those people annoy me.
Love it. Order for everybody! Get it, Woods! New Day! Wade Barrett has tiny hands compared to those other guys. That's pretty funny. And he's so big. His hands were like... Compare. Uh-oh! Oh, I thought that was a football helmet. That's going to happen next. The LWO and...
A person.
It's going to be, what's his name, huh? That Dragon Lee or something.
Ew.
Well, they got to make him relevant somehow.
How about no?
How about yes? No. No. Lots of no's. There's one yes. And her name is Zelina.
Rob is like, do you low-key love the wrestling? Pickle's like, I'll be finger banging my ex NXT John Cena on Tuesday. Because nostalgia, y'all.
Finger bang. Finger bang. Gonna finger bang bang you tonight. You got a whole family.
He's got the family. John Sparkling in the chat. Hey, John. How's it going, man? Says, what's up, gang? Not much. Where you been? What you been doing?
What is it?
Jermaine Trevino in the chat. Hey, Jermaine. Good to see you tonight. Says, I think the mystery partner is either going to be either Carlito or Chavo Guerrero. That's going to help Rey Mysterio.
I would like to see either one of those. And it does make sense because I did hear rumors that Carlito was going to be there, remember? We heard that? Mm-hmm. I don't remember who said it. It was probably Sophie, but still. Sophie knows her stuff.
All the rumors are stupid.
Street Profits, baby.
No, those guys.
What do you want to watch after this? More wrestling?
Oh, God, no. No.
Watch some Rampage? And then go into
no.
Collision? Watch some Collision?
No, I don't fucking want to watch any of that garbage. Pickles, like, the more I watch Eddie Kingston wrestle, for some reason, I feel like I would have a heart attack in his shape.
Oh, I know. And Ray still beat him.
Mm-hmm. Ray's like, yeah, I ended up taking your advice, drink some water as in between drinking in the day. Did it help you? Or are you just making up shit because you're an ass?
How's your chips?
What?
How are your chips?
They're chocolate-covered pretzels.
Does that mean they're just good without answering the question?
Why wouldn't they be?
I don't know. They could be old or something.
I just bought them.
Where'd you buy them at?
Walmart.
Did you really? You went to Walmart today?
I didn't go to Walmart today.
You just said you just bought them.
Yeah, like a few weeks ago when I went to Walmart. Whenever that was. My one time every 4-month trip to that god-awful place of shit.
That was a gnarly move.
Oh no, not his brokenness.
Who's it going to be? There's a lot of buildup. It's got to be somebody exciting.
John's like, figures I walk into Cola finger banging. Yeah, not surprising. Pickles like dirt sheet Sophie. Tripura Vlog in the chat says, I can't see the match, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Well, we can't show it, bro. Because, you know, we'll get copyrighted and shit like that.
We just
they
gotta
get
watch
mad
it
about
with
that
us and
stuff.
they'll tell you what's happening. It's fine.
They're jerks like that.
Yeah, we've got...
They will just be like, mm-mm.
And it was 4 years ago, this October, which we're in, that we did get banned for doing something similar. We were out for 3 months. We didn't come back until freaking February. The street business! And the LWO.
Harley says the Michigan Wolverines football team is winning 2-37.
They scored 2. Sweet.
I don't know what that means.
A 2
like
is
safety. 37?
237. The Almighty!
There's a colon in there like a time.
With 237 left, maybe?
Robbie's like, yeah, it did help D. LOL. You know what, dude? Stop blowing smoke up people's asses. It's gross. Pickle is like, they don't come out in cups anymore. They don't come out with their cups.
Well, no, they're all business. Because they're street business. None of this cup stuff anymore.
They can't be childish anymore.
None of this cup stuff. You gotta get rid of these cups. Because they're all business now.
Chris says Carlito or Bad Bunny will join Ray.
Oh, Bad Bunny! Starting rumors. I want to see some rabbits. I did see he was trending on Twitter today. Is that why?
He was turning on Twitter?
Yeah, it's called trending, yeah.
Oh, trending. I'm like, what?
I have a toothpick in my mouth so I don't enunciate.
Peaches, the Hut?
Yeah, nobody out pizzas the Hut or peaches them at all.
Hmm.
The street business. Look at this group. Viva la raza. Here they come. Zelina Vega. Santos
Carter's
Escobar.
like, D, what's with the name calling? Why? Because you're not being real?
Let's all just hear it for Selena, just for fun.
John's wanting Carlito. Pickle's like, the year of our Lord, October. Robbie says, D, is Walmart good these days? No, dude. What the fuck? That place is a hellhole of shit.
Isn't it?
Walmart?
They used to have toys in the toy section in the back. And I'd just go back there and throw balls because they had this huge thing of balls.
Mm.
The cage.
They got rid of those because, God forbid, anybody have fun.
It's probably my fault.
I'm so old.
All right.
I remember when Walmart was open 24/7.
Yeah, I used to go there pretty late at night.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Pull up on my motorcycle, summertime. Go in there, buy something stupid for no reason, like a USB port or something. They didn't have those back then, but like a coax cable.
You would steal that?
I wouldn't steal. I would buy it.
Oh.
It'd just be some shit I'd buy at fucking 2:30 in the morning. Like, why are you buying a coax cable? I want to hook my VCR up.
Huh.
Haven't
Pickle.
been to Walmart in 17 years.
Pickle says, oh, well, my brain hurts. What is even a touchdown? I don't know. Rob is like, do you watching some Rampage then? Nope. Travis seems to think he is, though, but I ain't watching it.
Zelina's got her butt out. Like, she just wants everybody to see her bottom.
Walter says, who won the first match? Cody and Jay.
Cody
Walter,
and Jay, they're the new tag team champions of the world.
the people you wanted to win won.
They have so much of the championship now. They have 2 of them.
John says Walmart sucks, and Chris says Cowboys versus Niners. All Hispanics everywhere going wild tomorrow. John's like, Cowboys going down, Chris. John, he's not a Cowboys fan, so it's no skin off his nose. He doesn't like him.
Is there Cowboys fans in this world?
Yeah, I think you have one of them is
Right.
somebody you know. He's a big
Campbell,
one. He's one, and then that other guy.
Dwayne,
Mm-hmm.
King Dwayne.
Yeah, that's it. Walter's like, yes, they won. Walter says ass crack on AEW Collision. Oh, they're just spreading him all around everywhere like a poop stain in underwear.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh. Who's getting spread? Like a skid mark?
Ass crack, formerly known as Edge.
Oh. Oh, AC. I get it. Adam Copeland.
Walter says, okay, who's the second match?
Right now, it's the Street Business going up against the LWO.
Who was their third person?
They didn't release him. Like, it's going to be a super surprise.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
not there yet.
Oh, I was like...
It's going to be when all else fails. When all hope is lost for the LWO
Meow.
is going to show up and save them.
Meow. Meow.
I need a little car. Where's my little toy car?
Meow. I should have not worn this undershirt. It's digging into my armpits. It's annoying. Let me just take that off real quick.
We're going to go for a minute.
Don't mind me. I was taking off my shirt. Well, Walter's like, LWO for the win. And Robbie's like, so the Street Business are heels, I take it?
They are tonight, and yeah, because the Street Business, they no longer play with cups. They don't party anymore.
Robbie's like, oh, you sounded like a cat. Are you talking about the Fastlane stuff? When they do the replays, dude, they're like, we're in Indianapolis, Indiana, which you wouldn't know what that means, but it's car racing. And you know Formula One, because they do open wheel racing over there in Europe all the time. Anyway, so every time they do
Mario
a
and
replay
Dre.
and they like do a picture-in-picture, they like make that noise. They're like, meow-in-picture. They like make that noise. They're like, meow, meow, meow. Walter said no. He doesn't want me taking off my shirt. Well, that's not very nice, Walter. I should be allowed to do whatever I want.
He's trying to take females' rights away.
How dare you, Walter? I'm a woman. Damn it.
Hear her roar. Free the nipple.
It's like, I'm sort of bored with that AC. Can I call him anus cartilage? I just call him ass crack.
Dear God.
And now that they're just spreading him around everywhere in AEW, that's why I said he's worse than a
619, baby.
skid mark in underwear. Oh no!
Oh God. Dawkins smacked him upside the head
He
twice.
smacked him in the head.
Bobby's the legal man.
Pickle said that, and Walter says, I thought Leopold was there. Oops, funny.
Nah. Well, I mean, he's in the house somewhere, I think.
He doesn't sound like that. Have you ever heard a Siamese cat meow? Go listen to that. That's what Leopold sounds like. He's not a meow. He's more like a meow, meow.
He lets you know that he's looking for you. Get him, Bobby! Drops him down. Ray's in trouble. Santos is gone. All hope is lost. Maybe a third man should show up. What do you think?
Not a third man.
I could do it.
Pickle is like, lots of TED Talk from ass crack. Ravi says, yes, I know car racing, LOD. Your sound effects are so real. Don't make fun of me, Ravi.
Did you look outside to see if there was a NASCAR driving by? Or whatever they're called, an open wheel?
A race car? Did you say a race car? You weirdo. John's like, leave, Walter. Rebecca's like, hey, friends, who is the third member? We don't know.
They haven't announced
invisible.
it yet. We're still watching. We're still waiting.
They're a figment of everyone's imagination.
Right now it's 2-on-3.
Walter says, YouTube will get you. Walter's like, John, I'm kidding. I'm staying. Pickle says, lots of roasting Christian. Should I be laughing? Tell me, smart marks.
Yes, you laugh.
I feel like anything that he says about roasting Christian will fall completely flat.
No, that's not how it works.
What?
Christian's the father of the year. So anytime you come at Christian, you've got to worry about that, you know?
Well, that's why I said anything, if you're roasting him, anything you're saying would just fall flat.
Right. It's
I
like,
mean...
it'd be like Biden talking trash against Trump and all of Trump's supporters. They'd just be like, right.
Walter says, look out for Carlito. I spit in the faces of those who aren't cool.
Fact.
He does, I heard. Oh my God, that guy's taking off his fucking shirt. He's so excited. And he can't hide it.
I'm so excited. Just can't hide it. Uh-oh, Santos Escobar made his way up to the ring apron finally after taking a short
He
nap.
is being all sorts of serious now.
Can I
He
just
don't
take a
got
nap
no
like
shirt
that?
on.
Can we do a tag team like that and I'll just go to sleep for a while and then come back
I just take my shirt off.
when all's lost? I'll entertain everybody.
Don't worry, here, let me entertain everybody.
Big teddy.
Let me make sure the cleavage is out. I'm sure everybody will be ecstatic.
Look at Zelina's butt. They moved her to the other side.
They're like, we need you to be right here.
They had her on the other side.
She's like, look at my cake.
Oh! Barricade.
What the fuck was that? Some kind of octopus spaghetti arms?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Is that the move?
So this guy has this flag at every event.
That's why she was waiting.
Zelina.
Ooh.
She's something else. She's made it fair now. It's 3-on-3. Zelina Vega is the mystery
2-on-2.
partner. Oh, DDT.
Not the 2-on-2. John's like, if she wants to go shirtless, that's her God-given right. Yes, I'm sure that Travis would be ecstatic about that.
We're
like,
getting banned.
I wonder why we got such an uptick in views last night.
I was napping and everything.
I mean, if you just take her face off, it's not so bad. Can you put a bag over your head?
Like that cop
show. A plastic one?
Like the cop show we watched where they blurred the whole house except for the guy.
Yeah.
Like, the whole house? They just blurred everything but your titties. This is her black bra.
Robbie says a street business with awful ring gear. Well, Montez's isn't bad, but...
Well, it's because he wears a top.
But the other guy, it's not cool.
Right. Dawkins.
It's Carlito! Everybody's favorite apple spitting guy. There you go. He took his shirt off before he even got down there. He knows what to do.
You know what would even be funnier is if he turns immediately on Ray.
Oh, God, that would be funny.
No, I mean, why not?
He's like, all right, I'm going to beat these guys up, and then I'm going to beat you up.
Yes.
Robbie's like, yes, DL, go on. Walter's like, nothing. I'm just enjoying Fastlane. And John's like, come on, Travis, be a sport. Chris is like, I told you, Carlito. Walter's like,
no.
Daphne, you can take a food break, then change T-shirt backstage. What? I'm just going to take the shirt off now.
Wear a flag. Carlito! Lito looks like he's been doing some of the juice.
John's like, I called it. Pico's like, blurred everything. What was this, 90s MTV spring break? No, it was the first 48. Death and people murdering people.
Yeah, there was a murder and a guy killed somebody because his dog barked at him and then...
It gave him PTSD. He was a postman. He was like 70. So he went back to his house and got a gun and premeditatedly went back and murdered the people.
That was 10 minutes.
Carlito won, and he pinned Ford. How sad. That's so
with
sad.
A backstabber, for fuck's sakes.
That's pretty gay.
Who loses to a backstabber?
Oh, man, poor guy.
I mean, even Sasha Banks uses it as a precursor to her finisher.
Well,
Hey,
Walter says, yes, I was right. Robbie's like, LLD wants to be free, taking off her shirt. Sunny Cruz is in the chat, says, he's finally back.
Carlito!
Walter's like, WWE Sunny's still in jail. Oh, no.
Yeah, she'll probably be there until I'm old. Like old. Oh. She killed somebody.
He's the son of?
His dad, I'm pretty sure, is the one that killed...
Carlos?
Yeah.
Carome or whatever.
Yeah.
They said his name just a second ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one that killed Brody... What's his name? Bruiser Brody, right?
Is that who it is?
Isn't he the one that stabbed Bruiser Brody in the bathroom?
I have no idea.
They sent everybody a jury summons that witnessed it. They got him about 2 weeks after the trial.
That's funny.
After they acquitted him. And they're like, oh, he's not guilty. Nobody showed up. I guess Pizza Hut's like the sole sponsor.
They're sponsoring it tonight, I guess.
It opens the other way, Cole, if you're going to try to open it. Ah! New day!
Tirelessly, working hard. John's like, Carlito juiced up. Chris is like, that's not Carlito's original theme song.
No, it looks new. And maybe he's going to be around for a minute.
Pico says, oh, happy, happy, joy, joy. And Chris says the backstabbing is Carlito's finisher. So more devastating than when he hits it. Robbie says, is Carlito a really big deal? And Pico's like, to be honest, I really don't care. And John says, Carlito ruined the shirt coming off, rat bastard. Walter says, oh, who won quick?
Carlito and the LWO.
The LWO won that. Carlito pinned Ford. It was sad for Ford.
With a backstabber.
Sonny Cruz says, I still got Bobby's faction winning. They didn't win.
They lost
They lost. Sorry. Pico's like, Carlito was mid in the 2000s, but at least he's not Canadian, so that's an upside.
There's that.
True. He doesn't have beady little eyes and a floppy head. I mean, so annoying. And Robbie's like, free pizza, what's not to like? Not a big pizza person. John says Invader 1 killed Brody. Carlito's dad did the cover-up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew he had something deep to do with it. And Vince still put him in the Hall of Fame. I was like, that's strange.
Robbie says, so is he a big deal? I don't fucking know, man. He didn't eat an apple and spit it in people's faces.
I was hoping that he would come out and turn immediately on Ray.
That would have been funny.
Because that would have made better storyline.
Oh, earlier today, you might have seen it on the social media.
It's Jade.
Earlier tonight.
Here she is! That's what I was telling you.
Damn, girl.
That's a star.
You know,
There's
she's
no
a star
way-
with just the tiny heels she has on, how tall she is compared to even Triple H.
Yeah.
And she only has heels on her, like, maybe, 2 inches. Maybe. That's fucking funny shit right there. Ha! Ha!
And H is a beast. He's a tall dude.
I know he is. But, I mean, that's
He's
just funny.
bent over and older, but...
No, I know he's a tall guy. I just think it's crazy that...
Yeah.
But she's
is
she's
that
not
next?
wearing, her heels like she normally wears.
We're going to have the women's match next. They're rushing these matches, too.
They are. It's weird.
Maybe
It's
a
7.
2.5 hour pay-per-view, maybe?
Maybe it's a short one. Oh, that'd be okay. I'd be okay with that.
Whatever. That main event's that 10 count one. It's going to take an hour.
Oh, yeah. Shinsuke and Sethy boy. Harley's like, halftime, what's the score? Walter says Austin Creed and Tyler Breeze do up, down, down games. Walter says, yes. LWO won. Fastlane still good. Walter's like, guys, get your snacks and drinks. John's like, who's the silver stripper? That's Jade Cargill,
We just
my
call
friend.
her the smoke.
She's from AEW. She's that bitch. She's probably my favorite women wrestler now in WWE. It was AEW, but now she left that, so.
Yeah, she moves right up to the top. She's definitely her favorite woman.
Walter says Charlotte Flair for the win. You think she's going to win this? Asuka and Charlotte and Io Sky think that Char's going to win, huh, Walter?
To be honest, I'd like to see Charlotte win.
I would say it would be better if she won, but... Robbie says, wow, Jade with them washboard abs. You can wash your clothes on. Lord have mercy. Pickle's like someone said 5 matches only. It's 3.14 to Q9000. That's the score. God damn it, Pickle. So who's winning then?
3.14? That's pi.
No shit, Sherlock. Congratulations.
Well, what are we...
Okay. So remember how it was 237? The last time that Harley gave us an update. So I said, what's the score? Since Harley said it's halftime. And I said, what's the score? And Piccola says the score is, it's 3.14 minus to Q9000. Robbie says, Jade done the smart thing, leaving the mess of AEW. Ellie Belazar. Ellie's in the chat. Good evening. Questions.
Hello.
Is John Cena and LNA going to bet the Bloodline or get them? Break them? Do them? I don't know.
They're going to get it.
Pickle's like, we can't see him. How can you tell?
They're definitely going to beat Jimmy Uso. Jimmy's terrible.
Somebody's got to beat him. Walter says NFL football this Sunday. Yeah, John's like, you can't reach those abs. Robbie's like, Jade versus Charlotte defo gonna happen.
What week is this in the NFL? Is this week 4 that we're on right now, or is it week 3? I can't remember. I think it's 4 already. Jesus Christ. Month in already? It's going to be over before we know it.
I can speak for myself.
Well, this should be a good one. I can't get my hopes up, but I want anybody to win but who's champion right now. So, Asuka, I'll be happy with. Charlotte, I'll be happy with. And if Io retains, I just hope that somebody else interferes and beats her up and
murders her.
Takes it next week. Maybe even
murder.
I'd be even okay if
with
Bayley beat her for the
murder.
title later on, but I just thought they would do that without Bayley.
Yeah. John's like 5. Ooh, 5. Sweet. Pickle's like, you really have to be secure if you're the baby's daddy, because Jade is tight like a tiger.
White like a tiger.
Walter says, what score do you guys want? I got college football on. The Michigan one.
Well, Charlotte,
Harley's the one that's watching the Michigan, Minnesota. I want to know what the score is for the Wolverines. John's like, wake up, Travis. Yeah, stop fucking yawning.
I didn't yawn.
Oh.
Did I?
Why were you sleeping? I don't know what you're doing. What are you looking for? What are you doing?
Doing what I want.
You're a mess. What's going on?
Just making sure I have the right style.
Pickle's like, Walter, you watch foosball? Ellie says, I'm sorry. I was going to say, is John Cena and LA Knight going to win? You know what? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to win. Ellie, what do you think? Or Eli. Sorry, my bad. Eli. What do you think? Do you think that John Cena and LA Knight are going to win tonight? Robbie's like, so Jade, is she a heel or face? I don't care.
Don't care, and it's okay if she's both. I just want her to be that bitch. That's it. I want her to beat up Charlotte one day, Asuka the next day, kind of thing.
Robbie says, I'm yawning. LOL, can't lie. Well, dude, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. Pickle is like, that's true. As John says, Cola, the Knowles are playing good. I don't know who those are.
I don't either. I do, but I can't think of it, so I'm not going to pretend. Hey, Charlotte's like in a business suit. It's kind of nice. Would you hire her? I think I would.
It's not a business suit. She's wearing a robe.
It looks like a business suit at the top. If she wore that to work, I'd be fine. See? It's like one of the sports jackets. Now she can't wear that to work.
She can wear it to her job now. Feels like, I watched 3 games today. Didn't realize FSU had a scheduled game. Oh. Eli says, yes, I think they're going to win. Ha! So you think that John Cena and LA Knight are going to win, huh? Who are they going up against?
The Bloodline.
Oh.
Solo Sikoa and Jimmy.
Oh. Well, I think they should win. But that doesn't mean they will win.
Fact.
John's like, Florida State Seminoles. Oh, okay. Ravi says, how tall is Charlotte? Is she a tall woman?
Yeah, Charlotte's
She's like
about
5'10".
5'9", 5'10". She's right in that area. Most women are shorter than that. She's above average for women.
Yeah. Especially in WWE. Pickle's like, don't make it weird, Travis. Yeah, Travis, don't make it weird.
But she can't wear that to work.
Don't make it weird. Yeah, you always have to make it weird.
Yeah.
Eli says, yes, believe me. I believe you. I believe you. Mikey's in the chat. Hey, Mikey.
Why is this not Collision?
Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso won. Yeah, they did. They are your new undisputed tag team title winners. They're just spreading those titles all around everybody.
Boo. 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 Boo.
It's the women's champion, Io Sky.
She's no champion of mine.
I don't think anybody's really excited about her as the champion.
She's terrible. And they still put her on TV.
Robbie's like, oh, really? 5'10"? That's tall for a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, since the average height of a girl is like 5'6". Yeah, she's tall.
Yeah, she is.
Not as tall as Raquel. Raquel's 6 foot.
Yeah, Rackrod's the tallest woman in the division, even with, what's her name there now?
Yeah.
I think she's taller than Nia.
Nia Jax?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
really
pretty
close,
sure.
but...
Nia Jax is around 5'9" to 5'10". I'm pretty sure she's maybe the same height as Charlotte. Rhea's only 5'9", but she seems really tall because most of the women are only 5'2".
Right.
In all reality, most of the women in fucking WWE are around 5 foot to like 5'5", if they're lucky. Pico's like, oh, I had to Google it, but I remember back in the day they had made a big fuss about Peter Warwick shoplifting clothes at Dillard's.
I remember Peter Warwick. Holy crap, I haven't heard that name for a minute.
Why did you Google it? What is it about? Why did you Google that?
Our whole entire basketball team, I believe, got in trouble for shoplifting here in town.
That's not surprising.
It was a long time ago. This is like in the 90s.
Why are we talking about? That was when FSU was untouchable.
Yeah.
Oh. Ravi says, Io Sky, what value does she add to being a champ?
Bobby Bowden.
What do you think, Ravi? Nothing. John's like, is that frowned upon, Cole? Shoplifting from Dillard's? I don't know, maybe. Ravi's like, Naya, she's a big woman. Sophie says, how you like the pay-per-view so far? It is going by fast.
I love that it's going by fast.
John says Jameis Winston stole crab legs. Maybe
Jameis Winston, didn't he, like, SA some broad or something? Pretty sure he got in some trouble for that.
Or the 3-on-3 is now happening.
Here it is. It's underway. Bell is rang.
Who's going to win it? What lady is going to win? So it says Cody and Jay winning was a surprise. Pico's like, John mentioned FSU, and FSU were amazing.
Oh, missed
AP
already!
full
Charlotte's
times.
already out! The mist has already hit her!
Dang.
She missed it early. Is that going to come back to haunt her? Is Charlotte going to be out for a while? I feel like this is an actual really good idea.
FSU were amazing during AP poll times. Walter says Georgia Bulldogs winning over Kentucky 34-7. John's like Cam Newton stole laptops.
That's funny.
Pico's like them and the Cornhuskers. Walter says North Carolina won, and Ravi says I don't mind Io as champ if she would have better storylines and bookings. Sophie says they're stacking up NXT like it's a mania, and Carlito is back. That was kind of surprising outcome. I felt like the Jay and Cody win was an audible.
Yeah, maybe. Charlotte right now is taking a break, though. These two women could get seriously tired. And Charlotte could come in very, very, very young and hungry.
Young and hungry.
Oh, got her in a leg scissor. Almost like a scissor. Because it was a scissor.
Yeah, totally.
Do you think she's a scissor me daddy?
Maybe. Walter says, okay, bye guys. See you Monday for Raw. Enjoy Fastlane. Bye, Walter. Have a good rest of your weekend, Walter. Enjoy the rest of watching some wrestling.
Did Collision come on early and it's over? Anybody? Everywhere I'm trying to find it, it's over.
Maybe it did.
But it says it's on, but it's not there.
Pico says, still can't believe how Cam is out of the league now. Quarterbacks just come and go.
They do.
He's not what? He's not
Cam
a quarterback
Newton.
anymore?
And he was a stud. Like, even in the NFL, he was a stud for like 4 years. And then all of a sudden, he just fell off. When he was with Carolina, he was a Panther.
Oh, that guy. Pico says, use audible in another sentence. That's so fetch. John's like, good ones last, Cola.
I like to listen to audible while I drive.
Ravi says, ha ha ha, Charlotte doing up. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Hold that, you fraudulent queen. Pickle's like, take care, El Walterino. Eli says, I don't like The Miz. I like the best in the world. His name is John Cena. You can see me.
Charlotte's back. Why she wouldn't have just stayed out for a little bit longer? Charlotte grabs Io.
Pickle's like, I know, right? Cam was exhausting, looking like a church lady in interviews. A church lady. That's creepy. Did he wear pimp hats or something? Is that why he looked like a church lady?
I don't remember what he wore, but yeah. So on my TNT, it is that 2012.
That's weird. Piccola says, quit borrowing Auntie's Sunday best scam.
I can do it on the actual. It's just weird, though. I didn't know they did that on different coasts. I've never seen anything like that. Go Dish Anywhere. Charlotte is back in this match. She's inserted herself, and she is being dominant right now because that's what Charlotte does.
Yeah. This week's show had a special early start time of 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And it's over. Cool. Thanks for telling me, everybody. I just figured I could put it on in the background. But I was wrong. Look at this. They're teaming up against Charlotte.
Yeah, they decided to start an hour
the
early.
New Kabuki Warriors!
Because they were in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Doesn't it? I thought
on the
so.
west side. I didn't know they were in Salt Lake. That would have been a fun one.
Pico says, quit borrowing Auntie's Sunday best Cam. And John says, Anthony Richardson is the next Cam Newton. I don't even know who that is.
Is that somebody that's good or somebody that's going to lose? Like, I don't know what you mean by that. Then
Robbie says, Charlotte with a big boot like Test with them size 15s.
Yeah.
I bet she wears a size 9.
Did you see that one guy? He came out and was all excited. He was talking about how good Test was. It was like some reporter, like...
Who's Test?
Exactly. So it was this reporter, and he was talking about how he loved Test, and he wanted to see him, and... I can't remember. Anyways, it was one of the big wrestling reporters. It's like, yeah, he's great. He died 15 years ago, but... the dude was talking to him like he was still alive. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He's dead. I can't remember who it was. Dave Meltzer. One of the.
No, I mean, who is the guy they're talking about?
Oh, Test? He was just a big blonde
wrestler.
Yeah,
oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. They were talking about fucking quarterbacks, and you're like talking about some guy, and I'm like,
Test. Can you imagine a quarterback? His name's Test.
I would not be surprised with some of the names that people give their children nowadays.
Oh!
Not the released German suplex.
Her, but
Robbie's like, Charlotte with a big boot, and Pico's like, ew, inserted herself. Pico's like, damn, I feel 12 tonight. Must be the caffeine. Robbie's like, how did Asuka deserve a title shot? Because she was the champion? She was the champion. So, yeah, she gets a chance to get it back, right?
I'm going to say nobody deserves a title shot.
They should just get rid of it.
They should just get rid of this title and move forward with life.
Eli says, someone that good.
Charlotte taking out everybody.
She's like, I'm done with both of you. I want the title. Give me the title. Chris says, could see Charlotte winning this and holding till Mania versus Jade.
Me too, right? And it makes a lot of sense. We don't have the Raw Championship on the line. And Jade's there.
Mm-hmm.
There is no women's match, right? Like, Rhea doesn't have a match tonight, does she?
Who?
Rhea Ripley?
No.
Exactly.
Not that I know of.
So why is Jade there? Unless Rhea's going to be out there, it makes no sense. Not that, trust me, I don't like when they push them right to the titles. I've never liked that. It's just that I really like Jade. But she could do a lot of damage to these girls first. So hypothetically, Charlotte wins. She could wrestle Io next week on SmackDown and beat her, and then wrestle Asuka in 3 weeks, and then wrestle Bayley and Dakota and whoever else they can throw at her. Charlotte a couple times, but with weird endings and build her up.
Robbie's like, that makes a lot of sense. And Chris says, oh yeah, Char looks incredible. See, this is what the red gear should look like. No straps on the legs. She has one strap. She has one leg strap, though.
She's strapped up.
And Chris says, well, one strap, but it's not noticeable.
Well, yeah, not like those red ones. What?
I personally like her in black attire.
I do, too. I like the black better. But it still looks good on her. I liked her when she was a little fuller, though.
True.
I don't mind her being super skinny. I get it. She's a bombshell, and especially in the 80s. That's what beauty looked like in the 80s. And it's funny, because that's what her mom looked like, and that's why her dad had intercourse with her mom.
What was that why? They didn't have fake insemination happening?
No. So it makes a lot of sense.
He showed his dick to her, and she was excited about it, huh? Not like that lady on the plane.
Just swinging it around. Well, the woman on the plane was upset because she didn't get it.
Rob was like, do you able to springboard yourself up like Charlotte? No, dude. I'm old. And
The kip board? Or
I've never been able to be that athletic. No, she didn't save anything. There was no saving of anything. It was weird and awkward.
So awkward.
That was some weird awkwardness, guys. Pico's like turkey baster time. Exactly. That. Pico got it. Oh, no, not the butt.
You ever watch that movie? I can't remember who the girl is in
Turkey
it.
basters?
Yes. I can't remember who the girl is in it, but the guy is the guy from Horrible Bosses. The main guy,
Paul,
kind of.
not Paul Rudd.
No, Paul's or anything. Jason, maybe?
Yeah, Bateman. Jason Bateman.
It's him, and he, like, comes in the cup, and she goes and gets pregnant with it.
Oh.
But you know what I'm talking about? I think it's Jennifer Aniston, but it could be somebody
else.
else.
I think so.
That shows.
Pico says, and that's how babies are made, little Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of little Jimmy, how's he doing?
Rob is like, D, but you're in the prime of your life. LOL. Thanks for laughing about that. It's hilarious.
Our Truth was live on TikTok the other day.
So funny.
I forgot to stay and talk to him. Damn it. I was going to, too, and I forgot. It's kind of fun when you're on there because there's usually not too many people. And so you can chat with people on TikTok Live.
Oh, yeah.
I've chatted with fucking Dane Cook on there. Like, it's pretty cool.
Piccolo says, the switch. Chris says, it's sad because lots of women wrestlers from Japan look at Asuka as a traitor and not a real Joshi pro wrestler like she is anti-Yoshi. What I mean is the Stardom promotion hates her.
That's fine.
I bet she makes a lot more money than they do.
She probably makes more money than their women's division. I don't know, though. I have no ideas. Because I know there's a few women over there that make quite a bit. Like Sasha. She makes a lot of money.
Robbie says, should Io lose her title tonight? And will people care if more for Asuka is champ to Charlotte? I'm not sure.
No, I mean, obviously, I think people would be okay with Charlotte being champion. The thing with Io is no one cares. Like, her title run is it's anticlimactic. There's nothing exciting about it. She's not exciting as a wrestler. She has no promos. She has no stories. She plays second fiddle in a group of three.
Right. Chris says Asuka helped create title concepts for Stardom, even though she's never been in that promotion.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Being part of creative and concepts of things doesn't mean you have to, like, wrestle in the promotion. These people are very excited for this match, I can tell.
I feel like the crowd's even dead. And it's Io. When Charlotte and Asuka are going, everybody gets excited. When Io shows up, everybody goes quiet. See? Did you hear it get louder? When Asuka got in there?
No. Pico's like, is Yoshi wrestling real wrestling? Could I pop for a blow-up doll, too? Yes.
Yes. Come on, Asuka. Blow some mist in her face and pin her.
Meow.
Oh, shit. I didn't even hear it that time. Now I'll hear it for sure when they go off. There it is. They have turned it down, I think.
Yeah. Pico says, wow, I just read my message. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's so funny. Robbie says, Charlotte is very predictable as a wrestler. You would think most wrestlers would know how to tackle her.
Yeah. Well, it's just like Finn Balor or John Cena. They do the same 5 moves, and that's it. They don't have a lot of diversity in there.
Like an old wooden ship.
Got her. Charlotte's going to power her up. No? Uh-oh. Boston Crab. Yeah. She was too high. Figure four, she can lock it in. Uh-oh. Meteora. I don't think Charlotte kicked out.
Yeah, she did. She kicked out with her mind. Just threw it right off.
Like a Jedi.
Like a Jedi.
No, look at her. What?
I know what happened. I saw. She literally threw herself. I know what happened, Travis. I didn't even have to watch it to know what happened.
I would think it would be hilarious if Charlotte tapped right now because no one would win.
John's like, would you rather make more money or have a title championship? Well, let's put it this way.
Money.
If you're getting titles and championships, you are the one making more money.
That's true.
Usually, you're going to be a little bit higher in the pay ranks than some of the other people.
But I would be okay being like the Miz or something. Be like, yeah, give me $3 million a year and I'll just be that guy.
Yeah.
After, obviously he's done
After
it.
he's had championships and stuff, that's fine. Chris
Spear!
says, not the spear.
Asuka kicks out.
Chris says Io was just so hot and another level on NXT. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what happened. I know what happened. She got bigger and now is stuck in a group. Pickle's like, Asuka could blow Miss at me anytime.
Are you saying that she's bigger as in she's like heavier as a person? Because that's what it looks like to me, is that she's gained weight. Mm-hmm. Like,
Robbie
she got
says,
comfortable
is
with
the
American
Asuka lock
food.
as strong as it once was?
No.
What? That's ridiculous.
Bailey's helping her.
Piccolo says Travis mansplaining. That's normal for him. Robbie's like, and Cola, you would blow your own miss back at her. Oh, gross, you guys. Oh, Charlotte gave it to old Io. Not the Io. She got a knee to the face. Oh.
Uh-oh. Look at how close this is.
Chris is like, yes, she gained weight.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I saw something with her and somebody else. It was when she was leaving Japan. And I noticed she was quite a bit smaller back then.
Yeah.
She just got a little used to the American food, probably. Would be my guess.
Not enough to keep her down. Let's go, Asuka. Yeah, Michael Cole, you probably could have just stopped
There it is, figure
Charlotte
eight.
and Asuka.
Now, Bailey's out there with, what's her name? I don't know what Bailey's going to do.
Something.
Now, there won't be any disqualifications. She's got it bridged. There it is. Now she's going to tap, but there is... So Asuka's tapping.
Distraction.
Asuka's tapping, so Charlotte won.
Oh.
Nobody's there.
Too late. What the fuck? They let her pin Charlotte?
That's dumb. But
That's fucked up, WWE. You're trying to push Io Sky as something great, and that's not. No. That's the wrong way to do it. Yeah, the people in the audience are so excited about it.
1707 on that.
Picole's like, I think I want to be Donhausen. Go to conventions, take photos, and pop up on TV once every 6 months. Pay me, TK.
Right.
And just, what does he do? Curses people.
Right.
John's like, belt is just a prop. I think before you got paid by butts you put in the seats. Now TV deals pay the bills.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to start a thing. And so Charlotte will get a rematch, and it'll be a big deal. And hopefully it's one-on-one, and she just wins it.
Robbie says, no, D, it makes better booking, making Charlotte take the L.
No, and it does, because she won. Because Asuka tapped. But he didn't see it, so they're going to redo it. Not the triple threat, but...
Right. Chris says, yeah, what's sad is that Io is a Triple Crown winner. She's NXT champ, women's tag, and now women's champ. Yeah, it's so lackluster. I don't even care.
Yeah,
John's like, Io Sky has a belt. She is not a top star. Not even close.
They're trying. This is what they did with Liv.
They push them in your face. The crowd doesn't give a flying fuck.
They're trying to create something else, but they do it with the wrong women.
Like, I mean, people when Liv had it, at least were kind of excited. You know, like
Right.
the people in the crowd did kind of cheer for him. Like, oh yeah, it's Liv, and for a while there, and then they just got bored of her.
Within a month.
And so, but they've never, not once have they been out there going, oh my
I just
God,
remember
amazing.
at Mania or whatever that was when she came out. I just remember that she had to walk around, and it was a surprise. It was like her call up. And the crowd was like, Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this? Who is this?
I ain't know you.
I don't know you. You don't go here.
You don't even go here.
You don't even go here. Bianca Belair's famous words.
Earlier today, look at somebody driving fast.
The Slim Jim.
LA Knight.
The spicy Slim Jim.
I mean, obviously.
How many times did you think he had to do that before he got it right and not?
He probably practiced a couple times, but that concrete's really slick, so it wouldn't be too hard to get it. But probably 10 would be my guess. Under 10.
Piggle says Io is this year's Nikki Cross, and before that, Liv. John's like, exactly, Cola. And Robbie says it's building for Bayley to be champ. Do you think they could ever put her back in champ position? At this point, I'm not sure. I don't even know if she wants to be a champ again, the way she acts.
Yeah, she's done giving up on the business, it feels like to me.
Robbie
Really?
says, no, I was never kind of excited for Liv. What a bozo. And Piggle says, how long has it been since the Iconics were on WWE?
It's been a minute because
At least 3
the one
years.
girl's already had a baby.
The other one's having a baby.
And the other one's pregnant. She got knocked up.
I don't even know by who. I didn't even know she was with anybody.
You got to get out of the reporting. You've been knocked up. Yep, you're knocked up.
Chris says people honestly liked Liv because she was supposed to ride the coattails of Bray, but instead it was Bliss. So they felt bad, so they cheer Liv and wanted her to turn heel, but she never did. John says they put the Diva belt on Paige her first night.
Different, right? Because that women's division at that time was dead. It was a completely different world at that time. There was no one good in the women's division at that time. So when Paige came, she beat AJ, but AJ was leaving.
AJ Lee. I remember AJ. I loved her.
But that's it. They had
When
AJ.
she got with that weird guy.
Yeah. They had AJ.
Sorry, people.
And that was pretty much it. I mean, Natalya, but Natalya's never been great.
I got many of
Fox,
AJ Lee shirts.
The girls, the two twins, the Bellas. But the Bellas were kind of almost even part-time. They split up. They were singles wrestlers at that time. I'm trying to remember who the other girls were. There was a couple other girls at that time, but not that it was dead. And I'm talking TV time was 3 minutes. That's what's in with the entrances. Like, that's all they got. And sometimes they would just cut those. And so it was very easy to bring in Paige and just put her over, and then just bring in all those NXT women that they knew would do what they did. You know, Becky, Charlotte,
Right.
Bayley, Sasha.
Chris says people are trying to compare Cora Jade to AJ Lee. They should stop because
Cora, no.
there's no comparison whatsoever.
Does she run to the ring skipping and stuff?
Does she skip and is she all crazy? Because that's why I liked AJ. Was because she would just skip down there like she was a crazy person. It was hilarious.
She's like Left Eye.
And by the way, I only knew her from pay-per-views, by the way. That was the only time I ever saw wrestling. We would do food, go to the neighbor's house, watch pay-per-views, and do food. That was it. Pico says, why are you even apologizing? I don't sleep with him either. Well, I don't know, because I'm not a fan, and I say bad things, and you're a big fan. John's like, Nikki got a push because of Cena. What? She was big before she started
Whoa. Yeah,
dating
I mean,
Cena.
she might have got something at the end, but not because of Cena. But she was with Cena at the end. I'm just saying that the Bellas were already
champions and
established
did stuff and
before they started dating the wrestlers, before
Yeah.
they started dating Daniel and
Cena.
John, yeah.
Yeah, that's no. Sorry, John. No.
I mean, I get where you're coming from.
I get it.
Well, it would make sense, but it doesn't just because of how it happened first.
Yeah, timelines don't match up.
But of course, at the end, we saw them together, and it's done. That's why we see Adam Cole and Britt Baker doing that same crap over on AEW, and it doesn't work.
Nope. It just makes one of them or both of them look weak as fuck. And we've seen that too. So.
Well, what's her name? She was actually something before she got with Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
I
And
can't
she got a
remember her name
disease,
anymore,
so
Taya Conte or whatever.
Ty Conte.
Tay Conte.
Because like Total Divas was in 4 seasons already. That's what I mean. Like they were already like established. The Divas division, doing the show on
Brie mode was a thing. You know?
like all that stuff was happening before
Nikki already had her boobs.
John Cena or Daniel
Hey.
Bryan got into the mix of weirdness.
Hey, let's go. Who is it? What is this?
Oh, it's Pat McAfee.
Oh, Pat McAfee. He was
his home.
Yeah, well, he was on that team.
Indianapolis is his home.
He was the punter for the Colts.
Oh. Weirdos.
It's funny. Corey Graves has never liked him.
That's
On here. I'm not saying he does it in real life or whatever.
Pico's like,
Yeah, what was that?
a buck. Pico says Ty had that butt and then somebody had to replace her, so I guess that's why Sky Blue is a thing.
Sky Blue, Anna
I don't
Jay.
know. Maybe.
There's quite a few butts over there. What's her name? Tony Storm has a butt.
Yeah.
And all of them are better than Tay. I'm not going to say Tay was any good. I'm just saying that she had something. But they did nothing with her.
Well, they couldn't really do much with her. She wasn't that good to do anything with. But they don't do much with a lot of their women on
No
that
chance
one.
in hell he was going to miss this.
Ravi says, I can't think of anything worse than watching a reality wrestling show.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of that.
I can tell you something worse, Ravi. Watching the reality wrestling part become part of the actual wrestling. It's gross.
It's not.
Harley says, who won in the women's triple threat match? Io Sky retained.
She did.
Pico says, I swear I just seen him on Texas-Oklahoma game. Now he's here. Quit haunting me, Pat McAfee.
He was there. The Red River rivalry.
How did you get to Indianapolis so fast?
It's not that far away from Oklahoma. Indiana. That might have worked in Britain or something, but that's not going to work. I mean, I'm okay with it. He's going to say something about Corey. Get up, Corey.
Pickle says, well said, D, except for when Maurice and The Miz did it.
That shit was fucking hilarious. But John...
Yeah, but...
That was my Maurice coming out party, by the way, because I had seen Maurice before, but not really. And she came out and she was wearing a tight t-shirt with her boobs out. And I was like, holy crap, her boobs are giant. Are they real? You know, like, not real as in, like, real, but... I didn't know she had boobs until that scene when she was playing Brie Bella. And she had the hat on backwards and the red and all that. There at the dinner table, and I was like, I guess Maurice is a legend. I didn't know this. Never give up!
Robin's like, oh, total divas or whatever the crap it was. Pickle is like, he swam. Sophie knows the deets. That's how he got there. I didn't even know there was something between Indiana and Oklahoma or Texas or wherever they were that would be considered swimming.
The river. The Red River.
Hmm?
The river. The Red River.
Hmm.
That's why it's the Red River rivalry. Because they had to swim across the river to get to Indiana. I don't know.
Chris says, I'm surprised Pat didn't introduce Naka. Pickle says, oh God, no, I'll have to watch this ass hat. And Robbie says, so Io retaining the title, is that a rock whoa, 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 whoa moment?
No, that's Charlotte got screwed because Charlotte actually made Asuka tap with the figure eight. The referee was distracted by Bayley, and then Io pinned Charlotte. And so, therefore, Charlotte has some beef. We're going to see it on Friday, I would assume, and then we're going to get the one-on-one match. Is my guess. Maybe at a pay-per-view, maybe in Saudi Arabia. L.A. Knight. Oh, maybe it was in Texas.
Yeah.
What about me? You too, Corey. His suit is so hideous that I can't help but throw up in my mouth. Macavita said, great suit, great suit.
Is he wearing it for October for Cancer Awareness Month?
I don't know. Maybe. Still hideous.
Pink. Oh.
It's not like a real pink, though. It's like an off pink.
There's pink and pink. His two colors are pink. John says, Maurice made a video with Rene Dupree before The Miz. There's a lot of stuff that happened before The Miz and came into her life. Piccolo says, why does the announcer booth like a gender reveal party? Because of the blue and the pink?
Poor Corey. What in the hell is Jimmy wearing?
He's wearing red Levi jacket.
With a skirt on, and then a jacket that's not long enough to cover the skirt.
That's his shirt with the zippers.
I get it, but it's too long if you're going to wear a jacket that short.
It's a ladies' shirt. He got it off the ladies' rack with his mummy pants. Piccolo says, why does the announcer... Oh, I read that. And Robbie says, it's good that Charlotte got screwed. Drink them tears. Robbie also says, all night, I can't tell if he's good enough as yet.
You know, I'm not sold on him either. I know they're trying to make him a superstar, and it's fine. And I'm okay if he goes to that level. But he dropped dead against The Miz. And so we know he can't handle Miz on mic skills. And his in-ring work
Not very many people can handle The Miz on mic skills.
Mid also.
He's just so mean and honest that...
The guy right next to LA Knight.
I know he could.
Fine.
I know he can. He's a different type of guy, though. He learned not to worry about what people,
And he also will tell you that Miz is the hardest worker.
working. Mm-hmm. He has a lot of respect for him, and that's probably why he can give as good as he gets. But yeah, that's one thing about the Miz I do give him respect for, but I like the Miz. Is that he can rip somebody up one side and down the other with words.
Yeah.
I mean, they can make fun of the whole balls thing and like that, and they can throw that, but when it really comes down to like a promo battle, the Miz is going to rip you up.
Especially when they let him go, which they do, but they won't do it if the guy's they're trying to push the guy.
Yeah.
But he still did it to LA.
Yeah, I think that was a little off script. I don't think
he
they
will.
meant to do that,
There
I think he got upset.
The Bloodline.
Look at fucking Solo just left him hanging like.
The Bloodline looks like there's a little bit of tension, maybe a rift through the Bloodline.
Solo's like, you're getting too much for your shit there, buddy. Nobody
Jimmy
likes
should just
you.
turn around and tag him in and leave.
Right? Take care of it, you ass hat.
That's 16 times in there you're going to have to go with. The bald guy.
John's like, how long has Roman been off? 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep track of that stuff.
I don't know. I feel like now that it's
whenever
worthless.
SummerSlam was it end of... Or was that the beginning of September?
I have no idea, but his championship is
August.
a joke at this point. Chris says LA Knight wearing custom Jay's boots. P. Cola says, throw it back. And Chris says, remember when Bliss could go toe-to-toe with Charlotte on the mic? She probably could go toe with Miz. They both from Ohio. Now, there's somebody else that could do some stuff.
At one time.
But
they have to let her go, and she has to be able to talk. Mm-hmm. They can't make her a little girl and that's cute with dolls and on swings.
Yeah,
it doesn't work because then
she's
stuck. She can't be mean because she's a little girl.
Even though she's crazy. Mm-hmm. Crazy and mean don't mix.
But she can, especially when she was Little Miss Bliss.
Oh God.
And she had the talk show.
Oh yeah.
Then she could run with any of them. Obviously, Charlotte's the best now for the women, but right.
Charlotte finally figured out that she could do and say the things that she says. Mm-hmm. It took her a while. She learned how to do that, by the way. Right, Charlotte was terrible on the mic for a long time.
She wasn't great.
Robotic in her moves. Terrible on the mic. She's gotten a lot better with her moveset.
She still does stuff before that I don't like. Mm-hmm. Like tonight, Io was running into the ropes and she turned and was going to jump on her.
Yep.
And Charlotte got low and braced herself.
Yeah.
Before she even turned around.
Yep. Chris says, I think MJF could perhaps be on the same level as Miz. However, Miz doesn't have to cuss. Wow. Yeah, we've talked about this before, Chris, and I'll say it again. MJF could never keep a candle to Miz. What'll happen is that MJF can't go after Miz for things that have happened in Miz's career because the Miz will take that and just say, yeah, truth. And then he will bring up every dirty, underhanded, anything about your life, including your personal stuff, and throw it in your face. And he'll get mean. He did it to Enzo Amore. If you watch that, that's the Miz being honest. Like, he went off script. He got so mad. He didn't say a swear word that whole time. And he got so angry with him that he literally skinned him alive out there. And Enzo could talk. Enzo had nothing to say.
He couldn't say anything. And
couldn't say anything.
He wanted to, but he had nothing to say because there's nothing he can say. And on top of that, the Miz was still trying to say, look, I just want you to succeed.
Yeah, he was trying his hardest to give him credit, and it was just pathetic. Like, Enzo was on the verge of tears.
Nobody likes you, and there's a reason nobody likes you. There's a reason nobody talks to you. That shit's deep.
And Miz is like, I've been there.
Yeah.
Like, he's been in that position and got fucking told. They hated him in the locker room. They kicked his ass out of the locker room, you guys. They bullied his ass out of the locker room.
He had to, change in the hallways and in bathrooms. And
Miz knows what it's like to be the
very bottom.
Bottom of the bottom heap of garbage and being treated as such and being bullied. He knows what it's like. He's been there, and that's where he comes from when he talks shit about people. That's why it doesn't hurt him.
Right, and so like MJF, like with his story, this is exactly what would happen. MJF would come
God.
over.
It would just be
And first of all,
annihilation.
Miz would go after him for coming over, for jumping ship. He
Oh,
has
yeah.
no loyalty.
Yep.
All that stuff. But even if MJF said, you know, I'm rich, I'm blah, blah, blah. Like, Miz is richer.
Uh-huh.
I have more money than you. I'm self-made. And
I don't even have to do this anymore.
I came from nothing.
Yeah.
You came from money. Mm-hmm. And now you have some. You know, it's just not going to work. There's nothing MJF could do in that. I mean, he could try. Because the Miz is a mid-carder now, all that. He could go after that. Miz would just take it right to him. But
He would just laugh and be like, you think I didn't choose that? Like, you know, it's just stuff. I don't know. I just feel like MJF definitely couldn't hang with the Miz when it came to that. He would literally rip him up one side and down the other. I was hoping the LA Knight would be able to, and he wasn't. It was sad. It was sad to watch, guys. It was so sad. Like, and I love the Miz. Like, I that's why I like him, because he's an asshole, and he is an asshole, and it's why I like him. And I didn't want him to make LA Knight look like crap, but he did.
he did, and he went after him, and not even hard. He could have went way worse.
Oh yeah.
But LA, all he was a catchphrase, and he still is. Like, I'm not saying LA can cut great promos. He just comes out and says things that people want to chant back, and that's great. But you have to be deeper.
Yep.
And he doesn't have that depth.
Yeah,
I wanted to, and he could still maybe do it, and maybe they can give him a little bit more freedom, and he can.
You know, and maybe he is working with people like John Cena backstage about things. Who knows? You know, we don't know what they do backstage, or if they're like, hey, you know, maybe we should do this instead. You know, are you willing to change this about yourself? Kind of stuff. So,
and, you know, I mean, Hulk Hogan wasn't the greatest technical wrestler of all time, so it's not what you do inside the ring. It's basically what you do on the mic. And how excited you get people, and he gets people excited. So LA has a future, because all he has to do is say, LA Knight, yeah, and people like it. So it's going to work. But is it going to work for a decade, and is he going to be a dominant guy? No, it's just not. He's a flash in the pan.
John says Solo doesn't speak on the mic. Look at this push. How many pay-per-views has he main event in 2 years? I think they do that a lot with those like muscle guys, though. I mean, and is he really being pushed for anything?
It's not him. It's Roman. It's the bloodline. It's the same thing. Jay, we saw it with Jay. We're seeing it with Jimmy, and we see it with Solo. It's all Roman. It's the bloodline. It's Roman's storyline, and that's what they do. It makes Roman's family look better.
Yeah.
If Solo was not related to the bloodline, he would not be main eventing. He's Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
He's just Bronson Reed, with maybe a little less talent.
Picola says, I have not paid attention. Heyman's all gray now. Yeah, he is.
All gray.
Robbie's like, yeah, D, definitely different. Chris says, yep, she used to be Robo Charlotte. Oh, totally.
Oh, I hate it.
Picole's like, was that a receipt? John's like, Miz will be the next Dolph. He makes too much money. He really doesn't, though, John, because I bet you anything he probably negotiates different contracts because he has his show on USA.
He makes
his reality show
so much money with other things. They're not getting
so
rid of
different.
him.
It's different than Dolph, right? Because his face is out there for other things than just being on WWE.
There's no way you cancel him when he has a show on right after your show.
Yeah,
you can't do it. It
It's
brings
different.
eyeballs. There's a lot of people that just watch that don't watch wrestling.
Lots of people, the reality show stuff, right? A lot of people watch that stuff.
Yeah, Ms.
and Mrs.
Yeah, people watch that don't watch wrestling, and then they're like, hey, I wonder, oh, this is that guy. This is that guy on that show. Mm-hmm. And so they'll sit and watch it before it comes on, especially if they have the Miz on later.
Pico says Miz was getting hazed badly.
Oh, yeah.
For the balls stuff, yeah. Chris says, I will never forget when Taker chokeslammed Miz through announcement table when he first debuted. Dues paid.
Yeah.
Pico says 3110 U of M. Wow. Chris says LA does have great promos in NWA. He just needs more freedom and not just catchphrases. Okay, so I've heard some of his like promos, like when he was Mr. Kennedy and stuff like that. And I think it's because he was able to have more freedom, like you said. Like, he doesn't have as much freedom here because of whatever they've decided. Chris says it's because LA came up too late. He has 5 years tops, unfortunately. And that is true, too. He's later and stuff like that, and it's really sad. He might maybe get, a championship, but will it be a mid-card championship instead of a top one? And I don't know. It's weird. Picole's like, A. Robbie says, I saw a clip of the Miz and Mrs. show. I can see why it's not very popular. Piccolo says, number 1, Georgia is whooping up on Kentucky.
Yeah, Georgia's a pretty damn good team every year.
Not Solo. John's like, not even 5, Chris. He's 40, maybe 2. Well, he's in pretty good shape, and he's not like overly sized or anything. If he doesn't get a major injury of any kind, he could definitely do 5, John. There's many of those guys who were there in their late 40s doing this.
It's good stuff.
Is he?
He's doing play-by-play.
He's probably not doing anything.
Authorized. That's what he said. That's
so dumb. Yeah, that's just stupid. Like, that whole thing's just dumb. The fact that he'd be on the phone or pretending to talk to Roman is just stupid. Chris says Solo doing a Yokozuna bomb. I have no idea what he's doing.
Goofy stuff.
Yeah, goofy. Feels like, oh no, there's another match after this. Yeah, it's the Seth and Nakamura match.
Terrible for Cena.
That one's whatever, the 10 count one or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that one's next. That's going to take the rest of the night.
Robbie says most of these wrestlers in WWE are making good money to care about winning big titles. Well, that's it, Robbie. I mean, you don't have to win big titles in order to make a decent living. As long as you're being relevant in the company, what difference does that make? It just depends, if you're chasing titles, then that's going to be a different thing. And if you're chasing titles, you're going to have to put your ass on the line and work really hard. Hence The Miz. Like, I know everybody hates him, but he worked his ass off to get those titles and get to those. And he conformed and changed and did things. And, with any job, right, no matter what it is, if you don't show the bigwigs that you're willing to play the game, then you are not going to get the promotions.
Oh, got him in the nards.
Oh, no. Is that considered a low blow, even though it's not a low blow? People's like, I was starting a Halloween-themed Jeopardy, but wasn't feeling it today.
That's all right. We got a little bit of time before that day.
Halloween's a little ways off. It'll be all right. Pico's like, this week has been tiresome. Oh, I'm sorry, Picola. Need a recharge this weekend?
There's a tag. LA Knight. Hot tag.
The crowd goes wild.
The self-proclaimed megastar. That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
To say self-proclaimed, though, means that he's pompous type, like...
Yeah.
Probably not the best words there, but then he said, fastest rising star. Till Jade gets there. Solo misses with that spike. DDT. Solo in trouble. Thrust kick. That'll end your momentum. But Jay's not good enough to beat LA.
This is Jimmy.
Or Jimmy. Well, either one of them. Jay's better than Jimmy.
That's true. Rob is like, but Miz, he seems more of a spokesperson for the company rather than a titles guy these days. Yeah, as absolutely. He should be, Robbie, right? He's won titles and he's been in that position and He doesn't need to win titles anymore. You know, that's the point. That's what semi-retirement looks like, right?
He's the guy that you take a title off somebody like Roman with, and then he loses the next week.
Yep.
He wins Money in the Bank. We saw it with
Yeah.
Drew. They're like, shit, we need to get that title on somebody else. Let's take it off Drew. How? Mm-hmm. We got the Miz.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Even though he'll only have it for a week, that's fine.
Bobby. And Bobby beat him clean.
Mm-hmm.
Don't land on your wrist like that. That's bad. I wonder if he hurt his elbow. He landed on his like this.
What the fuck, dumbass? He's like, I'm trying not to hurt him.
Watch him land.
He lands on his arms, his forearms, like you're supposed to.
Now watch.
He's trying not to hurt him. Watch.
See?
Yeah, he was trying to keep his momentum off of him because he didn't want to hurt him.
All right.
That's hilarious. Don't hurt yourself.
He's holding that shoulder a little bit, too.
Don't hurt yourself trying to save the wrestler when they know what they're doing as well.
Yeah, John
knows what he's doing. He was prepared and ready for it. He moved into place for you. He knew you were coming. You just have to land the move correctly in order for nobody to get hurt.
Right.
Don't hurt yourself trying to quote unquote save them
Right.
from your fat ass.
And you're more important anyways. You're Bloodline. You go out for 6 months, it changes a lot of stories.
Yeah.
Look at this! Lots of yells!
Ambidextrous Yaz. That's hilarious. Robbie's like, this match ain't selling it to me, man. And Harley says Michigan Wolverines just scored another touchdown.
Getting it done. Look at this. Solo gonna get pinned. Oh no.
Oh,
Thrust kick.
poor John. Getting the kick to the face. Robbie's like, I think it's just me that doesn't feel the need to see another John Cena match ever. Oh no, Robbie, it's a lot of people.
I mean, he's still the same guy from like 2008.
Right? Like he hasn't changed. It's like the same dude.
I mean,
like,
obviously back then he was yoked up to the nines. But...
Right. It's just silly.
Oh,
like, God.
I ain't making any movies lately. LA, look at that athleticism.
Damn. Holy fuck. Did you
Drops
see
him.
Jump up there?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
John Cena, get in with that. 5-knuckle shuffle.
Oh, jeez.
Can't
All
see
the
me.
people.
Uh-oh,
Oh, no.
Solo.
Solo's
Look out
gonna.
for Solo.
Ah.
Uh-oh. And still dropped it. Uh-oh. It's over.
Oh, no.
It's over. That's his finisher. Solo ain't going to be able to get in. 17-22 on that one.
Congratulations. We knew they were probably going to win, but that's funny. Robbie says, go on, D, make this wrestling thing seem easy to do. What the fuck ever. People's like, when Super Cena was a thing, I just hated it nonstop. I could see that. I'm sure he got thrown in faces quite a lot. I would not be surprised. I'm not a big Cena fan, by the way. I don't really care for him myself. Robbie says, yeah, the gimmick never changed. I feel I'm in a time warp.
He wouldn't let him raise his hand. He's going to raise John's hand. So John went to raise his hand and smacked him right in the face.
Oh, shit.
Because LA didn't pull his hand out.
Oh,
so he slipped off and he just whacked.
Oh, no.
That was pretty funny. You're not going to see it again, but it was hilarious.
That's funny. Oh, Robbie's like, is that the main event done? I wish. No, we have Nakamura and Seth Rollins next, Robbie. That's the main event. That'll be the end of the show.
Yeah, there's your hour-long match. We're going to get one of those ones.
Yeah.
So we're going to end it. No, just kidding.
So we're going to leave now. Bye, everybody. Have a great Saturday.
Because it's just going to be one match.
Or morning for Sunday morning.
We'll come back on in an hour and let you know who won. Just kidding. We got a problem here. Dude. If you're like a mafia guy, right? Like they're playing this out, right? So you're a mafia dude.
Yeah.
and you're on vacation, and you're doing what you do, right, with your family and all that. I'm just saying, storyline.
And you get called multiple
constantly
times
about you can't. We have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. What's your fucking job, Paul? I don't want phone calls. Take care of shit. Make shit. If it doesn't work, then fucking fix it.
Right? It's weird to me
quit
that he's
calling
constantly having to call him.
Call Roman Reigns.
Call him Tattletale.
Call Al Capone. You'd be end up there getting on the other end of a machine gun.
Whatever. You'd be in some cement shoes.
Exactly. In the Chicago River, if they
Somehow
even have
Paul
one.
Heyman would disappear and nobody would ever see him again. And we'd all be like, oh my God, it's Jimmy Hoffa all over again.
Old Twinkie Tit.
Where did Twinkie Tits go?
He gone.
I think he died. I don't know. So it was like, they confirmed Crown Jewel for November 4th, and I'm surprised they didn't add any matches. Nah, they won't. This is kind of a short pay-per-view anyways. They've been trying to keep their not main pay-per-views kind of short-term. Robbie says, do you still have Collision or Rampage? Collision's over with, dude, and no thank you. I'm not watching any of that garbage.
So they're doing this bullshit. They're doing this stupid shit so he doesn't cash in. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're not 100%.
See. That's so dumb. He better cash in still. Win or lose.
He's like, sure, I'll take a break. You guys go off and do something else. And just leave the briefcase. It's fine. And then he's like,
And McDowell will stop him. Like, no.
no, don't do it. And then he whacks him in the head with his briefcase, and it dents his briefcase, and it makes it unusable. And the briefcase doesn't work because it doesn't really have the contract in it, because the old briefcase is the only one that had the contract.
Is that Shane's son?
I don't know who that is.
Shane McMahon? It was Deacon McMahon.
I don't know who that is. So I couldn't even say if it was or not.
Huh.
Anyways, but wouldn't that be funny if he like cashed in and he's like, I'm cashing this in, but he can't really because the contract isn't in there because McDowell
Stole it. That would be funny. But he loses, so it works out for him. Look at Monday, main event.
No, he like wins.
Oh.
But they open it up and they're like, dude, there's no contract in here. You can't win this. After all that.
Hell yeah. Oh!
What the fuck am I watching?
Grown men playing with toys. I want that.
So silly. So it was like, they're teasing a cash-in tonight, and if Damian is really injured, that must affect a lot of things, and I guess Shane's son is old enough to be a race car driver.
Something.
Okay.
They were just saying his name, and he was there. I'm pretty sure that was him because they had his name on the screen.
Huh, okay. Well, I'm sure it was.
He was
Was it the one with the belt?
I think so. He was the smallest guy there.
That's
Obviously, he can get in. He don't need tickets.
I guess. Robbie says, so Raw, we're skipping then from what they advertised, I guess. And Chris says, damn, 9-0 Arizona beating the Dodgers. Go Arizona. Go Arizona. Sophie says, but they showed a clip of Damian putting the contract from the old briefcase to the new briefcase. Oh, I didn't see that clip.
Well, they switched briefcases. Remember? He had the green one.
I know he had the green one.
And the McDowell gave him the other one.
I know he did.
But he kept the contract in the green one.
But Sophie's saying they showed a clip of Damian putting the contract from the old briefcase into the new one.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Well, never mind then. It would have been funnier.
It would have been way better storytelling if they would have just kept the way I said it. They have no vision.
You guys ready for a 40-minute match?
No.
I'm going to say 32. 32
No,
minutes.
crochet while it's happening.
You can't crochet.
Why not?
Because just learn to knit.
I don't want to. I want to tie knots in yarn differently. I don't want to use 2 sticks. I just want to use a hook. Ryan says, Crown Fool looking so exciting, D. And people's like, why Arizona? Like all Phoenix teams suck ass. Not as much as the Dodgers suck ass. Sophie says that clip was on Twitter like when he first got it. Well, they should have put it on normal wrestling because I don't give a flying fuck what happens on Twitter. That shit ain't real.
Nobody
That's
cares
fucking
about the
lying
Twitter
social
sphere.
media.
It doesn't even exist anymore.
That crap isn't even
X.
real. Like, if it doesn't exist on the actual show of WWE's Raw or SmackDown or a pay-per-view, then it doesn't exist in real life. People's like, I sure as hell am. I'll be on Twitch. Oh, come on. It's going to be so amazing. Shinsuke talking about Seth's back the whole time. It's like the whole eye thing with Ray all over again.
Yeah, this is the build-up, guys. You guys ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
So
You got your popcorn ready?
So ready.
You can use pretzels. Just suck on them.
Ew.
And get rid of the chocolate.
Just take all the chocolate off of and put them back.
And then eat them.
Why would I
As
eat the
pretzels.
pretzels? I'll just leave the pretzels.
No, but you gotta pop them. And you don't have any popcorn. But those things stink.
Yeah, they do.
I probably stink.
You probably do stink. You smell like campfire. Gross.
High five.
No. Robbie says 40-minute match. That's going to kill me.
Scissor.
It might kill you.
Guys.
They have to give you at least 10 minutes of backstory of what happened between them. Because that way you'll only know.
High five.
Pickles, like somebody says that Seth is just Western Shinsuke.
Oh, yeah? So you're saying they're the same?
They're the same person.
They look the same. They dress the same.
They have the same back problems. Just kidding. I have no idea. Every time I think about chocolate-covered pretzels, I think of Mallrats.
Don't know if I've seen that.
I don't think you have. You need to watch it. There's a gross part in it.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hate gross things.
Yeah?
Are we going to watch a movie after this?
What movie?
I don't know. Something scary.
Piccola suggested The Exorcist.
The new one?
I
Or
don't
the
think
old
so.
one?
Piccola says, I mean, they dress flamboyantly, shake convulsions all the time, and make weird faces.
I tried to watch it last night, didn't I? The Exorcist. And you said no?
You did not.
I'm pretty sure that was that one.
You didn't try
And you said
to
you're not
watch
in
it.
the mood for it. I know I tried to watch it today, but McKenna didn't want to watch it. She's like, I've seen it. And I'm like, you've seen it. And she's like, yeah, I've seen it. And I'm like, you've watched the 1973 film, The Exorcist. She's like, no, they like redid it in 2009. I'm like, whatever that was, wasn't The Exorcist. It's the scariest movie ever made. You wouldn't be sitting here.
It's like kind of like The Hills Have Eyes from the 70s.
Oh, Lord.
Just kidding.
I keep forgetting I need to watch the second one of that. And then I need to watch the modern ones. We can watch that.
Pickle's like, watch a spoopy movie. Did you have the film on VHS? No. Did you see The Totally Killer yet? Pickle is asking. No.
Never heard of it.
It's that show he was telling us about. Totally Killer.
Is
What
it-
is it on again? What streaming service is it on, Piccola? Chris says Naka dressed like Mordecai. Who is that?
Somebody from the Bible. I don't know. Either that or somebody from like video game.
Oh.
Shinsuke!
On Prime. Okay. Totally killer on Prime.
Is it funny?
No, it's not.
Oh, I didn't know.
He said it wasn't yesterday. I was like, do you gonna watch a rom-com? No, Robbie.
Not in October.
No, it's October. It means spoopy movies.
We gotta watch some spooky movies.
Spooky movies or spoopy movies.
Until midnight on Halloween. Which is a Monday. So Tuesday morning, then I can start watching Christmas movies.
Jong Panza in the chat. Hey, Jong says that
Hey, boss.
the bloodline is wine. Oh, yeah? Does it age fine?
I feel like they're falling apart for show. Look at Seth's outfit. He's got like a bow around his head or something.
What the motherfucking... What in the... Oh, my
like
God.
A giant bow. And his head is the middle of it.
What the fuck is he wearing?
It's like, Flavor Flav!
Oh, Jesus
Where's
Christ.
his clock? Oh, it's the belt.
Jesus Christ.
Is it time for Seth to lose the belt?
Ah.
Go ahead and burn it down. Are you burning it down?
No.
He told you to. You should probably do what you're told. Just saying.
He was like, bro, did he just type Motley Crue? Maybe.
Motley Crue. It's funny. It's a good show. Was that The Dirt? The Motley Crue show?
I don't know, was it?
Yeah, The Dirt.
Rob is like, watch Chucky. That shit, your pants scary. Whatever.
What the
Chucky is not scary.
Like the cartoon, like the new one, the series that they have out?
No.
Or are you talking about
like
the original?
The movie.
It's called Child's Play.
Child's Play.
And that shit is dumb. It's like he gets
Oh my
possessed.
God, he was like a serial killer that his soul like left after he was what?
Executed.
Executed, and he like got into a doll. So funny.
For some reason, I thought he got shot in the doll store, whatever those are called, the store like Albertsons or whatever.
Oh, maybe he did. Maybe he was shot by the police in like a toy store.
Right. But for another thing, I think that he got executed. So I don't remember if he got shot and died and then possessed the doll, or if he got executed and then lightning struck the doll or something. Because I'm remembering two different scenarios, but...
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually seen that movie. That'd be like watching...
My name's Chucky. You want to play? No.
Right.
It's just like Pet Sematary. Not scary to me at all.
Or Cujo.
Cujo's sucky.
The Shining.
The Shining. Is that the one in the hotel?
Red Rum.
Yeah.
Red Rum.
I don't understand why people like that movie. I should probably watch it as an adult. Because I don't think I've watched it as an adult. I bet you the last time I watched it, I was like 16 or something. And it was so dumb and slow. And
Yeah.
And olive oil was in it. And I always thought that was weird. Because I really liked Robin Williams as Popeye. And she was olive oil. And so every movie I've ever seen her in, I think of olive oil.
Right. It's a psychological thriller.
Popeye?
The Shining.
Oh, I know. They're stuck in a hotel for the winter, and he starts slowly going insane. But I don't know if there's really ghosts or if it's just all in his head. In his head.
Nicole's like, were you a fan of The Purge?
No. I've seen one of them, but
I saw the first one. I haven't watched any other ones.
But there again, that to me isn't a scary movie. That's kind of like a zombie movie.
Robbie says this match could go one of two ways. All filler or no killer, or just full of drawn out moves. I'm guessing drawn out moves.
I can tell you the scariest movie I've ever seen when I was little. Like the one that traumatized me the most It was called Return of the Living Dead. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. It was about... there was like some sort of toxic spill and it was raining. And so it burned up into the atmosphere and then the rain brought it down and it made all the dead people from the graves come alive.
Oh.
So it's kind of like zombie-ish. Mm-hmm. And they wanted to eat brains the whole time. Brains.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah. And
I say that all the time. That's where it came from. Huh?
Yeah.
Brains. Brains. They never say it in the zombie movies we watch, so I'm like, where did that even come from?
It's not really a zombie movie. Like I said, it's the dead rise.
Right.
Because when they bite somebody, they don't come alive.
But I didn't know where it came from.
Right.
I thought it was an actual zombie movie that it came from.
Right.
But all the zombie movies we watch, like, they never
They
don't
like
say brains.
They have an intellectual conversation with one of them. They bring it in. It's like a half body, and they have it on a gurney because this is a funeral home that they're at.
Oh.
And it's on one of the metal tables, and it's all talking.
That's nice.
And they're like having a conversation. Why do you want to eat brains? Like, because it takes the pain away.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, okay,
Rob is like this. Read that. And Pico says, "How about Dr. Sleep? That's the sequel." The sequel.
Dr. Sleep to what sequel? What are we sequeling?
I don't know. But Robbie says, "Does olive oil make you think of olive oil?" No. Piccolo says, "Do you want something scary, funny, or just scary?"
No, just scary. I was thinking of one. What was that one that I was listening to earlier?
You were listening to something earlier?
Yeah, and I made sure that you watched it, and I brought it over and turned it up loud.
My God, what was that?
It's 2 words, like stepdaughter or... That girl was like, oh, it's really good. I don't know if I watched it on this phone.
Was it a TikTok or something?
Yeah, I think.
Chris says, "So I'm wondering if Rollins was in AEW or Indies, if he would call himself Seth fucking Rollins, instead of freaking." No.
Possibly.
Pico says, "I hated Evil Dead as a kid, and when they grabbed Ash from the basement, it's corny now, but it was so terrifying back then."
Yeah, that show's goofy. So
right?
if you have to watch both of them.
That's
and I will tell you how you watch it. So you watch the first one, the Evil Dead or whatever. So you watch it up until he flies out of the cabin and he flies through the forest and he hits the tree. Then you start watching the second one because they're the same movie and he didn't own the rights to it. And so when he remade it when he had the rights.
Oh.
And so that's what the second one is.
Oh, I see.
So it's actually not a sequel. So if you watch both of them, that wouldn't make sense because it's not a sequel. Because it's the same fucking movie. But anyways, you start watching it after he flies out of the... By the way, this is Bruce saying this, the main actor.
Right, yeah. Ash.
It's him talking about it. He's
right.
like, you have to watch the first one first until...
this part.
That, and then you just start watching the second one, and you'll be fine. Then it makes all sense. But it don't make any sense any other way.
Chris says Seth Rollins copying Will Ospreay Versace ring gear. Is that what that is? Piccolo says Dr. Sleep, The Shining. Oh. That's the sequel to The Shining. Never seen it.
That's hilarious. I didn't know there was
I didn't even know they did a sequel to it. Didn't even know. No idea.
It was this one.
I just found one of the best supernatural films I've seen in a long time. This one gave me complete chills, and I don't think it's talked about enough in the horror community. This one is called Bed Rest.
Bed Rest.
Bed Rest.
Something like that, because it's probably corny, but...
Psychological thriller.
She could
Does it
put
have
on...
ghosts in it?
Yeah, it's that type.
Oh, so that'll put me to sleep. Just kidding.
Better watch it in bed. Oh, God!
Paranormal Activity.
Oh, by the way, there is a match going on. I haven't watched one.
Oh, yeah, it's Shinsuke and Seth, guys.
I honestly haven't watched one move in this match.
Count to 10.
Does he have nunchuck? I have
Yes.
some of those. I can do that.
Oh, my God.
I have some of those downstairs. We actually have to step over them to get in our room every night.
It's weird.
Those brown ones that are on the
Oh, I
floor.
guess I've stopped paying attention.
I can totally swing the nunchucks. I'm actually pretty dang good at it. I'm like a ninja.
Oh, God.
If ninjas use nunchucks. Maybe samurai. I don't know which one uses nunchuck.
A ninja.
Ninja. I don't have any throwing stars, though.
Pico's like, okay, I'll check out the trailer. Yeah, it's called Bed Rest.
Bed rest.
2 words. Bed Rest. Burp, burp.
Yeah, watch the trailer and then let me know what you think, because I really care. Because I was thinking about watching it, but I don't want to waste 2 hours if the trailer's stupid. He kicked him right in the back of the knee. Did you see that?
Yeah, I totally saw it.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, no. He's going to kick him while he's
He's
in
gonna
the
go
garbage
see
can.
Grimace
Oh,
or whatever his name is. Oh, that'd be so loud. He's beating him. He doesn't care at all about his ears. Notice how he has the kinetic tape all over his back.
yes.
My
They showed it
bad.
earlier. They've been making a big deal about
My
it for a
bad.
while.
Hit him in the back with your nunchuck.
He did earlier.
Do it again.
Kicked him. Hit him.
It's not weed. It's an e-cigarette. It has weed in it. Sorry. I love it.
Oh, wait. This one's crack.
Don't smoke that.
Oh, dude, you just smoked
Oh,
crack.
it's a good thing you didn't smoke this one. Because this one's crack. Oh, wait a second.
They're both
They're
crack.
both crack. And you just smoked enough that'll probably kill you in a half hour. I just smoked crack. Research here. Love that. Stupid Pam. Short for Pamela.
I was like, 5 out of 10 for this pay-per-view. Nothing really special happened. It's not even a main pay-per-view. Of course not, Ravi. I think the only special thing that happened was that Cody and Jey Uso got the tag team titles.
I gotta see Jade Cargill.
Oh, yeah, and we saw Jade Cargill show up earlier in the night.
Alright, so that makes it a 9.
So that was pretty good. That wasn't
We love
huge.
Cody sign in the audience.
They heart him. They heart Cody.
They've been known to heart him.
Oh, I hate to yawn, but my God, guys. We knew this was going to be a snooze fest for this one, but fuck off. This is like almost a Daniel Bryan match,
No,
for fuck's
don't
sake.
take it that far.
I said almost. I didn't say it was. I said almost.
Right. If Nakamura grabs something and twists it, then I'll go ahead and leave. Oh, Sling Blade! Sling Blade!
So this isn't a pin or anything. They just have to count
To 10.
to 10.
Yeah, it's who gets up. So, see, he's going to keep counting here. So, Bray Wyatt lost this match to John Cena once.
Oh, God.
And it was irritating. But what had happened was he locked him in a box and then pushed another box on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's no way you could get out.
Right. Never.
Would have been cooler if then he turned around and he was standing there.
He just got out of the box. Like, ah!
Right.
Oh my God,
shit!
how'd you get out of the box? It's for me to know and you never to find out. Houdini! Bitch! Anthony Green in the chat. Hey, Anthony, how's it going
Hey,
tonight?
Anthony.
Hello! We're just watching the end of Fastlane here. You know, Seth
Life in the
versus
Fastlane.
Shinsuke for that world title that Seth has.
It is a heavyweight championship on the
Who's
line.
going to get counted out the most?
Basically, it's a 10 count. You have to
Right.
keep your opponent down for 10.
Ravi says, D, at least this pay-per-view wasn't a 6-hour show like the other company wrestling. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm glad that it's not. I would die
Of death.
of death.
Cause of death? Death.
What was the cause of death? Death.
2. 3.
Well, wouldn't Seth be technically down as well?
Yes. They both. Now see, he'll keep it going though. Kick him in the knee so he can't get up.
Push him. Tie him down.
Poke him in the eye.
Yeah.
How do you keep somebody from getting up? Cut his legs off. Samurai sword. Ooh, he could borrow the sword from Drew.
Rob was like, do you look gripped to this match? Oh, yeah, so much.
So much gripping.
So much gripping. Just so excited.
I feel like Jade should be on the show, not just show up in her underwear. You know she ain't wearing that shit to the store.
Whatever. She might. No, I'm just kidding. Picola says, who's this other mud show TA talking about, Bobby? What? What's happening?
Get him, Seth! Get him, Shinsuke! Who do you want to win?
Oh, he threw him down.
Honestly, don't care. On this
world
one,
title is just like, blah.
well, it's still a secondary title. It's a dumb match. I like Shinsuke, and I like Seth, so I honestly don't care who wins it.
True. It won't really change anything about the title itself.
Mm-mm. Oh, curb stomp. We might get a 10 count. There's a 2. Oh my god, they're up to 3.
Oh no, they made it to 6 earlier.
They got to 4!
Robbie's like, LOD, you sounded like a Valley girl when you said that.
6! 7!
Piccolo says, I bet it doesn't have flippy spots and Canadian nostalgia happening.
He's on a 9. He got up on an 8, so it's fine.
Robbie, it's not really hard to sound like a Valley girl. Like, oh my god, like, he totally, like, fell down.
Not falling down.
Like, oh my god, he, like, totally fell down. Like, he's totally, like, counting, and he is, like, outside of the, like, ring.
The guy in the tacky striped shirt, he counted to 8.
Like, oh my god, who wears black shoes with their black pants? Like, totally ew. Yuck.
The one guy cleaned the other table clean off.
Not the ladder.
Here comes the silver ladder.
Not the ladder.
Yes, the ladder. Uh-oh! Poor
He
Shinsuke.
hit him with it.
Now he's going to set the ladder off, and one of them's going to go off the top of the ladder through the other one on the table, and they're going to break the table, and somebody's going to count to, like, 8.
Like, doesn't that guy, like, know that, like, pleather is so out right now? Like, oh my god! I was like, we all love Canadian nostalgia, like a hole in the head. Ugh. Their beady little eyes and their floppy heads. You know, it really makes a difference if you do a turnaround spin, then hit them.
Well, you have to. It's called a tornado fist.
It really makes a difference with the whole aspect of power behind the punch.
It helps you get your hips into it.
It does.
I see it a lot in boxing.
It's true.
Shinsuke's so wise. Look how wise he is. Look at the wiseness.
I was like, D, you should prank Ayla with that voice when you next phone her. You can't do that, Ravi, because people have that stuff in their phones as people.
I found this phone at the mall.
Like, oh my god, you were like the first name in the, like, contact list.
Because you have double A's at the beginning of your name. It's very tacky. Who named you?
Like, that's so dumb.
That old lady. She's all sorts of into this.
She's like, kill
Look
him!
at her. She's videoing it on
She's
her
like,
phone.
I'm gonna tell my grandkids about this later!
She's got her smartphone out. Taking video.
She's like, this is fantastic.
They're
I love
moving
it.
too
I
fast.
love it when all these sweaty men are out here. Jacob Robertson in our chat. Hey, Jacob, good to see you tonight for a little bit. Says morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's not morning for us, but it is good morning for you and Robbie. Robbie's like, you could always use Travis's phone. Like, she doesn't have those numbers. Hello? Like, that's her uncle, for fuck's sake, man. Come on. People's like, there's this Twitch channel that's been playing the same game for 6 months now.
straight.
Like they just keep playing it and don't win, or like they're still trying to win at the game?
Is it a game that has an ending, or is it just a game you can always play? There's a game out there, I was told, that you can fly through space and just go to different planets. And it's endless. The server's endless. Jordan was telling me about it.
Oh.
It's called something.
It's called something? Cool.
Yeah, and you can just literally just go to any planet.
Literally.
And if nobody's been there, because it's an open world, like other people play in that, you can go to a world and name it. And it's on everybody's.
Look what you did, Rob. You said her name too many times and she showed up like fucking Candyman. Ayla's in the chat.
I figured that's what you meant.
Ayla's like, it'd be a good prank. Rob's like, yeah, but she would think it's Travis calling, not you. LOL. Ayla, you would definitely be.
Have the kids played with the scooter yet?
Are they fighting over it? Has there been blood?
The whole point was to give it to the kids, by the way, in case Grandma said it was something else.
Yeah, I don't believe anything she said. Pickle's like, maybe it's that game. No, it's Stardew Dream Valley, I think. I don't think it's that. That doesn't sound right.
Hey, Ayla's in here. She's probably with Jordan. Could ask what the game
Whatever.
is.
She probably murdered him, and he's probably in the trunk of a car somewhere.
In the attic.
They don't have an attic. Remember, the kids sleep there.
No, there's an attic.
An attic?
Off each side of that, yeah.
Ayla says, yeah, she would think it was Travis for sure. Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you. Why are you saying sorry about thinking?
So the only thing I noticed that I didn't like about it is you can't turn, right? You have to lean.
Yeah.
Because the wheels go where you lean.
Like a skateboard?
But I didn't really notice it because I was right. I rode that around a parking lot, by the way. It holds me. It'll definitely hold them. And so, like, I was riding it around. The wheels light up when you're rolling. So it's pretty cool.
The wheels actually do light up? I thought
Yeah,
the lights don't work.
The lights actually light up on the wheels.
Liars. It was like, Graham told me Travis gave it to them. I forgot to say thank you.
No, it's all good.
Whatever.
I don't care.
He
I just want to make sure.
Out of the dumpster.
I just want to make sure that get it out of the dumpster.
He got it out of the dumpster. He pretended to be your mom for a minute. It was hilarious.
You're so weird. I thought I was your mom.
Robbie's like, oh, so the Candyman game calling thing does actually work, and Ayla did appear. Yeah, you said her name too many times.
Speak of the devil.
Ayla, we were talking about some game that Jordan told Travis about that has endless worlds, and it's an endless game. That the server is completely endless, and you can just go to another world and just play the game longer and longer.
It's like worlds, like planets, and you're flying around space. Do you know what it is? Because he told me once, but I forgot. I think of worlds, I think of levels.
Right.
Because of Nintendo.
Yeah.
But
Ayla says, Oz wants nothing to do with it. Why? Is it because it's cool? Your kid is weird. Because Jordan helped Indigo on it down the road and back.
That's awesome. I just wasn't sure how tall the handlebars. Obviously, it can go bigger if it's still around when they're a little bit older.
Ayla says, do it again, Travis. Get in that dumpster. Yeah, go get in the dumpster.
We got a big one out front now.
It was like Starfield, the same makers of Skyrim and Fallout. See, Piccolo, you were close with Stardew, but it's Starfield. You were really close, though, on your guessing. You did really good.
Star something.
It's almost the same. Ravi says, how slow is the count from this ref?
Super. I mean, he should literally just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why is he putting it backwards?
For pain.
Oh. I've seen him in the gym. He's an animal. He's a machine. He's got the struggling.
Anybody like this kind of wrestling? Like nothing happening?
With the back hurt? Me. I am so impressed.
What's your favorite?
He's just so like, just wow. Like, how could he ever possibly do it with his bad back?
Oh, you didn't know how he could do it?
I had no
I
idea.
love that storytelling like that. Remember, that ladder's still set up over there.
Yeah,
it's
the ladder.
It's going to get used.
Scott better get used. Wouldn't Seth technically be down right now?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be counting? I feel like there should be counting happening.
Oh,
we had to wait until a move happened.
Did
Now they're both
Nakamura
down. Start
just-
counting, ref. Why aren't you counting?
Nakamura launched himself into the fucking barricade. Watch the barricade and him. Watch this.
Whee.
He launches himself into it because of how he hits.
Oh.
See it? Whack.
Nice.
That did not feel good.
It was like, that's how you get bed bugs. Dumpster diving.
I can. It's funny. Hey, your mom had bed bugs. That's weird. She's like, they wouldn't go away. It's like, did you go to the dumpster the next day? Every time they burn them out, because they have to get it to like 130 in your house.
Right.
So they come in and turn everything on fire.
Right.
So if you have candles or anything, they melt.
Uh.
And she had this shelving unit and it melted.
Oh, God.
Anyway, but they wouldn't go away. What did you get out of the dumpster the next day? Just some sheets. New couch, chair. Is it fabric? Yeah. Yeah, bed bugs again. Mm-hmm.
It's like a vicious cycle of retardness. Fuck. The fact that she never put two and two together is even more funny. I don't know why. I mean, it's horrific, and his alias is traumatic, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Jaco says the Rock versus Roman for the Undisputed Championship is going to happen at WrestleMania and next year at Hell in a Cell, too.
Hell yeah, it is.
Robbie says, I told you this match would be 40 minutes of drawn-out nothingness with Cole trying to convince himself that this match is a 5-star. Well, he has to sell it somehow, Robbie.
It's like a 3.5 star.
And,
Okay. 2.
Did you really seriously think we were so dumb not to think it would be 40 minutes? Travis said it the very before it even started. Well, are you ready for your 40-minute match that's going to happen?
I forgot to start the timer.
It's like, yes, she did. It was
shit.
traumatic in the trailer and her apartment. Jesus Christ. Robbie says, you would feel swindled if you went to a live pay-per-view and paid, and this was your main event. It was like a circle of bugs. Oh, Lord. Why is this happening over and over and over? Somebody doesn't like me. It's the devil.
This is the slowest count ever, or close,
Why is he all bloody?
because of all the blood.
What the fuck?
He's not up. I feel like he's still laying down.
He was up and then down. He broke the count just long enough as he stood up.
Oh, it's not blood.
Oh! He spit in his
It's
face.
red mist.
He fucking Asuka him. That's nasty, dude.
Asuka stole it. It's not Asuka's.
Well,
no.
she's using it now.
It's the Great Muda.
Chris says, damn it, Naka almost won. Yeah, by spitting in his face. That's disgusting. I was like, Cole could sell rain to cloud the way he sells.
Oh! That'll hurt your back.
It was like, couldn't be all the garbage I collected. Must be sabotage.
Right?
Pickles, like, I did watch the trailer. It was okay. You might enjoy it.
Maybe.
So what you're saying, Picola, is it might not be worth the time and it's a D movie at best. I heard that in your voice of reasoning.
I'm going to take a nap.
Right now?
Right now. Wake me when this match is over.
Right meow? Right
Wake
meow?
me when he gets to 9.5 and nobody's moving.
Wake me up before you go.
It's raining on like a yo-yo. Oh. rub my hand.
You want me to rub your hands? You don't even like that kind of stuff.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
It's called bed rest, Ayla. It's like some kind of horror movie thing or something. Some lady on TikTok was talking about.
She said it was a psychological thriller that just absolutely got her. It's about a dame that gets pregnant and has to lay in bed at her new house.
People, I never said such a thing. Skip it.
I like D movies.
Your indecisiveness kills me, Picola. Give us an honest review, sir.
Can you know how fun that would be to make a YouTube channel of reviews of just trailers? Like, you don't watch the movies. You're like,
Watch the movie.
you just watch the trailer and you're like, yeah, no thank you.
It'd actually be pretty funny. Like, I don't understand why people say this is so good. This is trash. Just trash. What's the plot?
Look how big that guy is. He's like taking 2 seats.
Would you have to
Pay for 2 seats?
No, the trailers.
Oh.
Would you have to watch multiple trailers of the movie? Because sometimes they have different ones, right? Like,
Well,
it's not all the same, like, stuff or whatever, right? So would you have to, like, watch more than one for that movie? Or would you just pick the most watched trailer of it and watch that?
You can only watch the, what is it called? The trailer, the official trailer.
Oh, the official trailer.
That's the only one.
And people's like, bed rest. And he's like, bed rest? Do
Turns
they have
out-
bed bugs? They might.
She wouldn't be resting
Robbie says,
if she knew there was
oh, well,
bugs.
it's the way Dee shakes her head singing the song like a hillbilly that makes it hilarious. What are you talking about?
Song you singing?
I wasn't singing a song at all.
Uh-oh, somebody going to be able to get up? Wouldn't it just be easier to roll off that, and then your feet would just be on the ground?
Yes, but they have to fight on the table and break themselves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
That's a Falcon Arrow through a table.
Not the Falcon
Seth
Arrow.
might have got the worst end of that, because his butt hit.
Robbie says, oh, Cola, the king of all the trailer reviews. Jeeth is in the chat saying he. And it says, I'm rewatching Rose Red, that Stephen King show. Such a good show. I really like that one. It's a mini-series. It's good. You should watch Kingdom Hospital.
It's over. Seth won.
He did it? He got the 10 count on him?
Seth
Damn.
wins 40 minutes later.
Pickle says, there are people who hype up trailers. It would be nice to see someone just be negative on all points. Want to do it? Let's do it, Picola.
Our new channel.
Robbie says, yes, you were Wake Me Up Before You Go. Dude, I didn't even sing that. I said the words. Don't be weird. Travis sang it. Chris says, BS, Naka won but fell back down. What?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see him do that, Chris. That sounds like BS on your part.
All right. There's still 10 minutes left, so what's going to happen? Obviously not a cash-in, because that would be too exciting.
It's like, is it on Hulu? It's one of my favorites. Probably not. I don't even know where you could watch Kingdom Hospital, personally.
I do. Whoa.
Well, if you want to try to watch it illegally, that's different.
It's not
I'm
illegal.
talking about, I don't know where you would find it. Maybe YouTube? I have no idea where Kingdom Hospital would be. But I really liked Kingdom Hospital.
My thumb is like...
It's weird. Don't be weird.
It was moving itself. I wasn't doing it.
Robbie's like, what did he do? I missed it.
He Falcon Arrowed him through a table off of a platform.
Yeah.
And then he got up first.
Although, according to Chris, he got up, but what's-his-face got up and fell down. Shinsuke did. Ayla says, no, it is on Hulu. Typo. Oh, Kingdom Hospital is on Hulu. Or Rose Red is on Hulu. He was like,
Something
I'm
somewhere.
watching it on Hulu, 4.5 hours long. Are you talking about Rose Red? Rob was like, what was the general theme of King of Hospital? Fuck if I know, dude. It's called Kingdom, not King of. Is it done?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they didn't say it was over, but...
Mach 3 with your hair on fire.
I think so, though. Looks like it's over. Because this is
They're
just,
doing a weird,
like, recap.
not weird recap.
They have to recap it. Ugh.
For 10 minutes?
Oh, you didn't know they did that? It's their thing.
Eh. Carlito.
And then they're going to do a press conference if you want to stay and do it.
I don't. I want to leave now.
You can do
Okay,
the press
bye.
conference. That's not how you end shows.
It's like Rose Red never saw the other one.
Kingdom Hospital.
Kingdom Hospital's pretty good. Robbie says, I thought you watched it, D. That's why I asked. I don't know what you're talking about. King of Hospital. I don't know what that is. Kingdom Hospital is different. It's based off of a Stephen King thing.
And a hospital.
It's a mini-series. Ayla says it's about the queen in the hospital. Maybe. Whatever he's talking about. As Piccolo says, well, that was fun. Wasn't it?
I had fun.
Ayla's like, you're a queen, Robbie. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight for WWE's pay-per-view of Fastlane. That's the end of the night tonight. Their next pay-per-view is going to be November 4th, it looks like. Crown Jewel or some shit.
Yeah, November 4th.
I thought they were having... Oh, that's in February, the Australia one.
Down under.
Down under.
It's down under, mate. All right, everybody. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Monday for Rack Rod and... what's her name?
Hackrod?
No, the big girl.
Naya?
Yeah, Nia Jax. This should be a good one. A banger, they'll call that one a banger.
Sure.
5-star guaranteed right out of the gates. Anyways, we'll see you on Monday.